Happy Tuesday, one and all. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever you want to call it, really. How are we all doing? Welcome in, everyone. Let me turn the music back on. I always know I'm in a good mood when I'm singing along to the intro video. I don't know if anyone's still enjoying it, but I am, and that's all that really matters because I make the rules. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday, one and all. First thing I want to kick off with, I want to say that we didn't even make it off the intro video before some incredible generosity from Scubs. Thank you very much for gifting a sub there to Root. Giving out a season ticket like they're going out of fashion. Thank you very much, Scubs. I appreciate that. Didn't even get a chance to bring up a very sunburnt man, so you get a real one instead. How are we all doing, though? Happy Tuesday. I hope we've had a fantastic start to the week. Welcome to this incredibly part-time schedule I've got for the next 2 weeks. It is only 2 streams per week due to me being away this weekend and next weekend. So just getting that out of the way with, you can all call me part-time in a second. We have a very, very tough start today. I did a little bit of continuing. I did a bit of admin action off stream. So we are about to get into game day when we eventually jump over to the other screen. We know that's going to be in about 40, maybe 2-3 working days' time. We have last season's Europa League semi-finalists in our first qualifying round in the Europa League. It really doesn't get much tougher than that when it comes to a draw for a qualifying round. So this year's Europe campaign might be a little bit shorter than last year's was. We might be out with the first hurdle, but we're going to go down swinging. I hope everyone's doing fantastically well. I am not actually usually a fizzy drink person, but I do for some reason next to me. I went to the shop on my lunch. I had to pick up a few bits, and I caught my eye of some Pepsi Max Tropical cans. Other drinks are available. So I've got that because I've seen that apparently, trying to eat better and all this, apparently sugar-free fizzy drinks are a good way of helping with cravings for sugar. So that's going quite well, as I've got a pack of minstrels next to me as well. I've got an evening of editing ahead, so I needed something to get me through it. Needed something. Right, anyway, I have seen that there's many of you wonderful people in here nice and early. Do you know what? Sometimes when I hit the start stream and the go live button, there's always a little bit of nervousness, just thinking, no one might turn up here. It might be just me. But so many of you are through the door early, and I am greatly appreciative of it. Let's catch up with everyone. Let's see who is in. It was Mr. Scotsman first through the door today. You love to see it. How are you, sir? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're fantastically well. How is Football Manager, but also with the vast list of videos you have planned? How's that all going, Mr. Scotsman? How is life over there? Up in Bonnie, Scotland. Bongo's the first, I would say, sword wielder through the door, but he's actually coming in like Thor with a hammer. How are we, Bongo? I hope you're very, very well with the wave. Happy Tuesday to you. Matt's not far behind. How are we, Matt? Who is it for Birmingham this weekend? It's early to say, isn't it? Early to say. I know it was a disappointing result this weekend, but who have we got at the weekend? We're looking forward already. We have some, ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity in the chat. If no one hasn't seen it yet, the FMT pod's latest guest, Real Life Luke FM, has kindly joined us. I enjoyed the episode, sir. I hope you're very, very well. I wanted to say I can only apologise that I was only able to get into a short amount of the streams yesterday and Sunday. It was a very, very busy day on Monday. And then Sunday I was out visiting Father A1 and watching the football. But I enjoyed what I saw, and I hope you're incredibly well. Happy Tuesday. We're getting quizzical very, very quickly. Plenty of them I saw coming in. Don't worry, we do have career path quizzes ready. So we will, once we get over there, we'll have a bit of Quizzy Rascal going on. Palace News, Bosh, first through the door. Not first through the door, what am I on about? Not quite. Mad Hatter, I haven't got to that yet. We've got another first through the door later on, I'm sure. Palace News, how are we? Happy Tuesday, hope you're very, very well. How are we doing? Bedders, here he is, the first sword wielder through the door. Not a hammer, an actual sword. Here he is. He's got Bongo wiggling. It must be a Tuesday afternoon. How are we, Bedders? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday. Are we video editing this evening? Or is it just feet up? Are we relaxing on Tuesday evening? Palace News is asking for a donation of 400 points. I don't know what he's going for there. What we saving up for there, Palace News? He's got me waving. I'm waving to myself. Scubs, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're very, very well. I am up in, well, not your neck of the woods, but by that I mean a whole entire country. But I'm up there this weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. Next 2 weekends, actually. How are you, Scubs? How is life in the Scubs household? I hope you're very well. I hope the family's well. Happy Tuesday. It's Palace News asking how we all are. He's doing my job there. I like it, doing the dirty work. 2 already. Look, yeah, we got all the quizzes flying in. We got a bird quiz. We got 2 career path quizzes. I will get to those as soon as we get over there. Matt, don't you worry. I do have career path quizzes ready. Quizzes flying in, says Bongo. Indeed. That is not the answer to the bird quiz, Palace News. I will give you a spoiler. A bit of madness. Enjoying the playlist already. Root's in. How are we, Root? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. Mad at it. Here he is, first through the door. How are we, Mad at it? It's saying, eat my dust, slowpokes. Exactly. The thing is, it might look like other people are in the chat before him, but what he does is he queues before everyone else, and he's just in the corner. No one sees him. He's here first, don't worry. Mad at it, welcome in. How is sunny Spain? I hope sunny, because the sun has very much disappeared here in the UK. How is Madrid? How is it? I hope it's very, very warm for you, Mad at it. I hope you're very well. I enjoyed the picture of a bird in the Discord as well. See, I'm rubbing off on some people here, because I've now got you all posting pictures of birds in the Discord. So you might not learn anything about Football Manager around here, but you learn a little bit about wildlife, so we'll take that. Mr. Scotsman got the Edinburgh City badges in there during the intro. I hope that means at least one other person's still enjoying it, because I know I am. Now that makes... I don't know what that means. Scubs, there we go again. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Root. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, not even getting off of the intro screen and the generosity starts. What a Tuesday. Absolutely no sense. Dub Scubs, exactly that. Dub Scubs is a nickname we could go with, couldn't it? Getting close to this. I don't know what you're about. Yeah, better on with you. I saw it. I was in here first. Joking how I've just got onto 1,000 points and we already have a bird quiz. Game's gone. Palace News, there you go. Sounds like Thursday's bird quiz is sorted and it's on you. Matt wants the waffle to stop already. Hey, we've got a little bit more of that. We got a little bit more of that. G&G, welcome in. I hope you're fantastically well. How are we? I know it was also a disappointing result for United. Who do they have? No, it's international, isn't it? So actually, I've asked Matt, and I'm sure when we get to it, Birmingham won't be playing either, will they? It's international break. Ignore me. So most of us are playing Uruguay. But who have Ireland got? G&G, who have Ireland got? Hang on, the semi-finalist was Ghent. Yeah, KA Ghent got to the Europa League semi-finals. That sounds good. What sounds good? I don't know what it was. G&G, I hope you're fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being here as always. Pepsi Max Tropical. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Rivet says sweetener is so bad for you. It's in large quantities. In large quantities. I mean, that is probably the first fizzy drink. And apart from when I go to the cinema, that is probably... I very rarely have fizzy drinks in the house. If they're going to be, though, I do go for the sugar-free version. The section of the stream is now sponsored by Pepsi. Pepsi Max Tropical, specifically. Those S-tier chocolates. Yeah, each to their own. Early birds, exactly. Catch a worm and all of that stuff, Root. Lover minstrels, love it. You ain't seen me, right? Does Mano, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're fantastically well. Hope your week started well. How are we, my friend? Won the... UCL, is that? You? I don't know what that is. Versus Barca. I don't know what that is, Palace News. What's going on there? Mr. Scotsman says videos are doing not too bad. Should be on a regular schedule from the end of the week, Mr. Scotsman. It sounds like you've been working hard. I like it. International break, Brevet. Yeah, I'm with you. It's international. Yeah, we don't play. See, I've caught up now. I got there before I got there, you know. Sometimes it takes my brain a little while to warm up. Usually 2 or 3 days of streaming, and I'll get there. No game for Lincoln either this weekend. I'll look at all of you supporting teams good enough to actually have international breaks off. Oh, la-di-da. To be fair, Swindon were offered it, I think. We could have had our game called off, but I think we've chosen not to. I think we've got 3 players on international break. What would be Scanlon with... Oh, where is he? Is he Gibraltar? Is it Gibraltar or Malta? Can't remember. Hoylett with Canada, and I want to say Mabete with Congo. I believe it is. I'm sure some of our Swindon fans will let me know that I'm horrendously incorrect. How's it going, Briv? This keeps scrolling. Need to record, but don't want to go to chill here tonight, bed as well. Pop those feet up, and hopefully my dulcet tones and mediocre gameplay can get you through a Tuesday evening. I don't know what the word dulcet means, actually. I don't know if I've just bigged myself up there with my tones or actually criticised myself. Don't know. Someone let me know that as well, I guess. Scubs says you'll be in Edinburgh whilst I'll be at Hampden cheering on Scotland. Go on. Who have Scotland got, Scubs? Who have Scotland got? So we've booked a location to hopefully watch the England game, but we're not too sure if the England game will be put on in Scotland, but it is quite a sporty type place, so I'm hoping they'll have the England game on. Fingers crossed anyway. Jack, how are we? Hello from work. Can't hear you again, but hello and have a good stream. If you're still here, what a man. I don't know why I'm going to say have a good day at work. He can't hear it. Someone tell him. Mad Hatter says it's super sunny and warm here today. Actually, incredible weather, to be fair. I'm glad to hear it, Mad Hatter, and I'm going to live that through you. We're going to have to live it through, Mad Hatter, because it's not been like that here in the UK at all. Viva, first through the door on YouTube. Correct as well. How are we, Viva? I hope you're very, very well. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Pleasure to have you as always. Palace play Oxygen FC. I'm going to guess that was a fancy way of saying no game. Fair enough. John says, thought Tuesday was Trash Talk Tuesday. So usually it was a Tuesday waffle, John, but we took the incredibly tough decision to scrap the concept as a whole. And what it is now, it will be a Football Manager stream. I do have a reduced schedule this week and next week due to weekends away. But it is going to be... Look, John, I'm also going to say, first of all, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. I hope you're incredibly well. Secondly, you've done fantastic work there because it naturally leads on to a segue. So... Tuesdays are going to be Football Manager streams, but it is 2 weeks today that we will have our first ever monthly mix-up, which is going to be the first Tuesday of every month. You guys are going to decide what game we're playing. So we've started discussions in the Discord, but if there are any suggestions for a game you'd like us to play, then make sure to get them in sort of in the next week, because then we're probably going to have a vote in the Discord as to what game we'll play, and whatever wins, we will play on that Tuesday. So thank you for that segue there, John. I hope you're fantastically well. Czechia in the World Cup playoff for us. Oh, so it's a big one, G&G. It's a big one. We're out here playing friendlies. You're actually playing for places. Fingers crossed for you, G&G. I'm behind you. Kai's in. How are we, Kai? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you've had a brilliant week so far, and I hope it continues to do so. I've just seen a very pale / sunburnt man pop up on the screen. I don't know why yet, but thank you for whatever that is. I'm sure I'll get to it. Bolger said Thursday will bring me and Matt's 75th appearance caps. We are getting very close to those 100, those centuries in the chat there. We're nearly there. USC equals the Super Cup. I see, Palace News. Well, congratulations on the silverware. Matt says, got no reason. Fair enough. Benny, how are we? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a good week. I enjoyed what I saw of the stream the other day. Some baseball action, but how is out at the park? How's NHL? How's Football Manager? But most importantly, how's Benny? I hope you're doing very, very well. Scub says Japan, my two favourite nations. Oh, so I mean, of course, there's a team you want to win, but is there a slight, you know what I mean, win-win for you, or we're not going that far? Dulcet, you're soft and calming. I'm not sure I qualify as that, unfortunately. I was thinking more shrill and annoying. I don't know. Benny says, I'm so ready for footy highlights during the waffle today because that goal by Marcel. Benny, I'm gonna prepare the sound for you. The news might not have travelled, Benny, but it's unfortunately the Tuesday waffle is no more. This is a Football Manager stream on a Tuesday now, and then first Tuesday of each month is now a monthly mix-up where we'll play a game voted for by you guys. So there are no highlights. I know. I can only apologise. Plus, there's only 2 streams this week and next week, so I really want to get some Football Manager under my belt so we can continue the save. So I can only apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Scope says, you're going to watch us in Edinburgh. Lucky it's not Glasgow. What day is the England game? England is Friday. It's not the same time as Scotland, but I'm assuming the game will be on, will it not? I don't know. John loves a good waffle. Fall Guys says Palace News. Mr. Scotsman says FM26. I've actually still got it on Steam. Okay, so that's 2 more to add to the list. Mad Hat says, I would love some chicken and waffles, actually. Well, I'm not sure. It's if you do, get a picture in the Discord, because that sounds a bit of me. The guys that like to fall. And now we're explaining the game. Okay, and now we see why the sunburnt man popped up on the screen. Slowy, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate that massively. Thank you very much. You only get one of those primes, so the fact that you use it here is incredibly humbling. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We didn't even have to make a sign-in for you. He's just feeling generous on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, though. Pleasure to have you in. I hope you enjoyed your away day with the hockey at the weekend. It's a pleasure to have you in. Scub says, best of luck to both Irish teams and the Welsh team. Wales have Bosnia, then potentially Italy. Ooh, that is tough. Italy not what they once were, though, so if anything, it's the time to play them. Palace News says, let's play Fall Guys. We'll get it on the list, and it's all going to be voted on. because it is rather dead and it needs to be reviving by the king. I don't know if I quite have the sway to be reviving any games. I might be able to just kick it whilst it's down, but I don't think we're bringing anything back to life. I don't think I've got that sort of sway on the internet, unfortunately, sir. Scub says, now Scotland win only. Yeah, Japan out the window on Saturday. See, everyone wants waffle. Privet, I know, but it's just, I could see that wasn't necessarily the case. Well, it's in your Discord anyway. What was, oh, the goal. Yeah, oh, that, right, sorry. I didn't really recognise the name from you saying it, but you put that goal in the Discord, and Bedders very correctly compared it to that Matty Taylor goal from the early 2000s, I want to say, or maybe late, more towards 2010. Can't remember what year that was, but the goal for Portsmouth, very similar to that, and what a strike it was. Outrageous. Mr. Scotsman says, of course, the highlights stopped the week after we smashed Chelsea. It's not personal, Mr. Scotsman, I promise. I promise. It's on the week the Swindon finally won as well, so it's not just you. Scotland Saturday, both will be on TV in Edinburgh. Wow, that's fantastic news. Fantastic news. Does Mono votes for Windows 95 Minesweeper? Okay, we'll get on the list. Harry Wilson will school those cheating blokes. Benny says, I'm well. FM is well. Got TOS fixed, so we're rebooting it on FM23 tonight. Baseball is well. Game last night was solid, and second game of the doubleheader on Sunday was good. Hockey is good. I got the roles made for the Discord, and I'm building the Google Docs slowly. Won the CCL in an offline save today, and also starting a new on-stream once a month save next month. Well, that is a fantastic update. Thank you very much. I asked, and it was answered. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate it, and it all sounds very, very exciting. I'm doing fantastically well. The week has felt like a very, very long one because work being work. They just do this really... It's almost selfish thing that when work expects you to earn money, it's outrageous, really. Palace News says Devaney and Patrick Kelly are going to absolutely cook the Italians. Do you think? Okay. Devaney is Northern Irish, right? Brilliant. Okay. Well, he's Scottish, but plays for NI. Scub says, wait, so it could be NI versus Wales, could it? I'm off for a month. Well, off work for a month. That's fantastic scenes there, Scubs. I'm very, very jealous of you. Right, so season ticket holders, you know what time it is. Let's get the spectacles on. Let's move over to the game. We'll get some quizzes going. And let's get into some football manager. Some football manager, indeed. I demand an outrage. Oh, he didn't look at my compliment. What was the compliment? I missed it. I'm off work for 3 days, but it's medical in nature. Well, I hope everything's okay there, Madda. Also, I hope... I was actually speaking to Mrs. A1 about it at the weekend, actually. I do hope everything is okay with your doggo as well. But yeah, I hope all is well there. Just feeling rough, are you, Madda? Oh, I hope you're feeling better soon. I hope that does improve for you. That just says, what hair? But then I can't see. It shows like an image that isn't really there. So it could be an insult. It could be a compliment. I don't know, Palace News. I'm off because my partner nearly died and now in need... And I now need to deal with the weird 90%. Don't be jealous. Well, I hope this situation does improve. I hope partner Scubs is doing much better. That sounds, like not a good situation. I do hope that improves. I hope everyone is okay over there, Scubs. Thanks, Josh, mate. Duke is improving day by day. Very glad to hear that as well. Can you see it now? I cannot. Like I say, I see my 5 head and then something else isn't there. But yeah, like I say, Madda, I hope you're feeling better soon. Scubs, I hope your partner is also feeling better soon as well. Before we jump over to it, we do also need to sack the stewards. I did see that, but then I went past it. Real Life Luke FM with a 30 stream streak, by the way. Thank you very much for the company, sir. We have a streak on the pitch. Let's get over to the game, and then let's get some quizzes on the go. Still me, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately for some. Hang on, I'll send in Discord. I'll have a look after the stream, Palace News. Scub said, get these quizzes on the go so I can win. We will indeed. Right, who was first? It was Matt first with it, so let's do that. I can't see who it is. Oh, yes, I can. Right, Matt, are you here for us to proceed with the first career path quiz, sir? We will get that on the go. Yes, he is. Matt's first. This is personal. I'm taking this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, okay. The quiz is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There are your teams. So it is Tottenham, Arsenal, Portsmouth, Notts County, Arsenal, Newcastle. It's not Justin Devaney, no. Matt has got it. He's got it straight away. I did think that one. It's not Lee Sharp. It's not Lee Sharp. Giggsy. Slowy. Close but no cigar. Matt is correct. Could we please refund some points if anyone is available to? Carnu is a valiant guess. I don't think he played for Notts County, though, and I think there's... Can't remember who else. Scubs, I don't think so. I think he's married, isn't he? It is Sol Campbell, yeah. Matt was correct. Pretty sure it's Cigar. Scubs, you made this a war now. Right, so Sol Campbell was correct. If any of the wonderful mod team are available, could we refund those points? Is that okay? And then also, could we get some shout outs on the go, if that's possible, please, ladies and gentlemen? For yourselves, I would like Bongo, then Bedders, then who did we have? I'm trying to do it in order, if possible. We had Luke in there, Root. Oh, I'm giving you a list. Sorry, you've got work tonight, gentlemen. You've got work tonight. G&G. Where else are we? I'm sure I am John. 13 as well. Benny as well. Sorry, gentlemen. There's some shout outs to be done. I'll kick things off. Viva, welcome in on Twitch now. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday. How are we? It's a pleasure to have you in as always. Just shout out my YouTube while you're at it. We will indeed. Anyone not getting a shout out? Anyone that doesn't stream? Anyone that doesn't? Let me kick things off. Shout out. Who did I say was first? Well, we'll go first through the door. We'll go with. Oh, Benny's. He started. He's working backwards. Benny's first on there. If you're not following Benny, make sure to get that done. As we heard from the update, we do have a variety of games over there. There's some Out of the Park. There's some NHL. Some Football Manager. It's a good time. Get over there and get it done. Thank you, whoever gave me my points back. So we do now have the next quiz. Scubs, are you around for the next one? Happy Tuesday indeed. Nearly there again. These weeks, they just keep rolling by. A short week for me this week, 4 days, and then it's a 3-day week next week. So exciting times. Bob, do welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Evening, Josh. Chat, how are we? Off uni now for 3 weeks. A nice break, but lots to be done indeed. So is that like Easter break, is it? I hope you're very, very well, Bob. Dude, happy Tuesday to you. Welcome in. Yes, Scubs is in. Right, let's get the next one on the screen. So it is going to be there in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So it is Everton, Manchester City, Aston Villa, QPR. Those are your teams. Lazy Ben, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're very, very well. It's a pleasure to have you. It's not Justin Devaney. It's not Delph. No. It's not Roy Kent. Yes, mate, Easter break. Well, I hope you're going to enjoy that one. I hope you're going to enjoy that. Does Marno has come in with the correct answer. It is Richard Dunn. That Richard Dunn, we had him before. If we did, I can only apologise. It's a struggle to remember who we had. It is Richard Dunn. Yes, Does Marno is correct. So those points need stealing. I got Dunn first. We had him before. I can only apologise. It is a struggle to remember who it is. It does. Yeah. It is what it is. But Desmano was correct with that one. So those points need stealing from Scubs, unfortunately. Embarrassing. There we go. Bedders is working through the showers. Thank you very much, Bedders. I appreciate that. Millions of footballers out there, I know, but some have too many teams for me to copy and paste. April is going to be a peak month for me. Why is that? Palace? No, I said Richard Dunn first. Not on my screen, you didn't. Desmano was first. Well, yeah, so we got a shout out for Bongo. If you're not following Bongo already at this point, it's just getting nasty. But he does regularly build Lego, but then also we get some Jump King occasionally, which is what we're all waiting for. But no, it's just a great time over there. So get yourself over there and follow in Bongo. Palace News says, birthday on the 2nd of April and treating myself with a trip to the tip. That is Blackpool and going to the only good thing there, Pleasure Beach on the 4th. That is where the A1 meetup is taking place. Is in Blackpool also. We need to sack the stewards. We have a streak on the pitch. Bob Dude with a 5-stream streak. Thank you very much for the company, sir. I appreciate it. Great as a push. All right, we'll go with excellent. You lot are actually meeting up, Slow. Yeah, you're there. Let Matt have it. I didn't give the full name. That's fine. That's fine. Either way, it was more just if Scubs would have been in the mix, we'd have had some iffiness whether the points went back or not. Yeah, you're coming. Are you not? So it's Slowy said he doesn't want to. Mad, thank you very much for the resub. Renewing the season ticket with Prime. You only get one of those, so the fact that you use it here is incredibly humbling. Thank you very much for the generosity, Mad Atter. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're absolutely flying season tickets like they're going out of fashion, ladies and gentlemen. Won't catch me dead in Blackpool. Fair enough. I'm sure you've been worse places. We went on holiday to one together. I just did the final career path of the stream. I saw it, Matt, but we have a bird quiz first. Mr. Scotsman, are you here for the bird quiz? Or we then proceed with some Football Manager after the final career path quiz. We'll get the quizzes done. Birders, thank you very much. We have a shout out going on for Real Life Luke FM. He was today, well, not today, but today's episode of the FMT podcast. He was the guest. It was a good listen if anyone is interested in Football Manager or Luke's journey as a whole. That's a hype train started, isn't it? So I'm going to do the rest of this talking with this stupid hat on. All aboard, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a hype train. So yes, if you are interested over there, he is also quite new to streaming. A qualified coach himself, so you get more of an insight than you do around here because he actually knows things about football, but playing a lot of Football Manager and a lovely man. So jump over there and give Luke a follow. Do tell, where was the bad holiday? We went to Malia when we were younger. Cheap. Right, I'm off because I've got training. Enjoy Palace News. Have a good day at training. Clue, the answer is a bird. It is sweaty A1 incoming. My back is already got worse. Almost off his Castleford. Okay. Callum, how are we? Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. How are we? 5-hour drive to a bongo whisper sweet nothings in my ear. So I'm waiting to hear the bad bit. Brother said no good. Tuesday waffle, let's have it. I told you it would be about 40 minutes until we'd actually do anything. It's been 35 and we're still going. Right, Mr. Scotsman, sorry. Are you here? Are you here for you?
Thanks for subscribing.
I don't know what's happening. And what a name that is, by the way. Andrew Cliff. It is a pleasure to see that name pop up on the screen. How are we? Thank you very much for renewing the season ticket with Prime. You only get one of those. So the fact that you use it here is incredibly humbling. Andrew, how are you? It's a name I've not seen in a while. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Mr. Scotsman, you are here. Let me get it on the screen before I start waffling too much. The bird is on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you are. That is today's bird. If you let everyone do a shout out, shot out your belly button, I'll come along. All right, but you're last. Okay? But you're last. Thank you for the kind words and the shout out. You're more than welcome, Luke. I'm happy to just do the small amount of help I can. He's here, but we might all be dead by the time you've done it. Privy, you're not wrong. Bob Do says all that's missing is the highlights from around the leagues. Exactly that, and then a questionable tier list. I don't know how long's left on this hype train. Is my hat coming off yet? Because I'm starting to sweat. Penguin, just give me it. It's not a penguin. It's not. You had a better chance of it being a chocolate bar. Andrew Cliff says, not bad, bro. How you doing, man? It's been long. It's a pleasure to hear from you. Happy Tuesday, my friend. How are you? I am doing fantastically well, and it's a pleasure to hear from you. Happy Tuesday, and thank you very much for the Prime sub. It's not a grouse, Desmano. It's not a grouse. Real Life Luke FM has got it correctly. It is a pheasant, and that, most importantly, is a female pheasant, that one. That is a female pheasant. It's not a duck. No, it's not a duck. Did someone get it? Real Life Luke FM has got it correct, yes. So we need to steal the points from Mr. Scotsman, as unfortunately he went penguin. Hot and dangerous. Whoa. Hen pheasant. Did someone get it? It looks like a squirrel. It's not a squirrel. You have that in your sandwiches, right? Brilliant. Andrew Cliff said, yeah, not bad, mate. My job's been made permanent a few weeks ago. No longer temp. Well, that is fantastic news. Congratulations on that, Andrew. I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear that. Well done on being made permanent. Tory, right, brilliant. Okay. It's not an ostrich, no. It's not a wild chicken. Welbeck for England. It's not that either, Bob. No. Okay. I mean, there's a shout there. Is this... So how long... It doesn't tell me anymore. How long's left of this... Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Cheers, bro. Right, that one's done. And then we have a career path quiz. We got a shout out going for Slowy for some reason. 1 minute and counting. We've got a shout out for Slowy. No one follow. Did I miss one, by the way? But there was a shout out for Bob Dude as well. Please make sure to follow Bob Dude 16 if you're not already. A variety of games over there and just general entertainment. So get that done. Get that done. Follow Bob Dude. Also, we now have a shout out for Slowy. Used to have some very enjoyable marble streams. Unfortunately, he's since lost his marbles and doesn't do it anymore. Apparently now venturing into the hot tub just chatting scene. We'll all get behind it. Will it? Viva, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What's just happened? Also, I'm not sure why the bird man hasn't popped up on the screen, but Viva has given out 5 season tickets. Like they're going out of fashion, and unfortunately the hat stays on. Viva, thank you very much for the generosity. That is incredibly unnecessary, but massively appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Pete the Scot, okay, maybe he's been watching the Edinburgh, has got one. The Timo, GB32FM, Shrews 1985, and Herman Smutley. A bit of smut. It's PG round here. Thank you very much, Viva. That's incredibly generous. I really, really do appreciate that. Puffy as well, with 100 bits as well. What's going on? It's a Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we getting so excited? Thank you all so much for making my back sweat. I appreciate it very much. Viva, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs, and Puffy for the bits as well. Incredibly kind. Generosity far from which I deserve. Thank you all very much. When you go side on, you look... take my wife's name out your mouth. Reference there for anyone that probably should remember that. No one's too young for that one, I hope. Bob Dude, thanks, pal. Appreciate the kind words. Always a shout out. Appreciated. Never needed, though. Done some TCG card shop last night. I was actually lurking for a little bit of it, Bob Dude. I've not seen the game before, but it did look interesting. It did indeed. We got a shout out going for Puffy as well. I believe, if I've not missed it, I believe the next stream is a birthday stream, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. But get over there and drop a follow. Get that done. Is that all the shout-outs now? I can't remember who we've done. We'll go from now. If anyone else pops up, I'll shout. I don't think I can scroll back far enough now. Thank you very much, Bennett. Sorry, you're typing away. Thank you, I appreciate it. 4 mins left of the hat, by the way. I'm counting. Right, everyone just relax now, because this needs to come off. Sweating. Tell you what, though, I have been on the team building grind, so I could get the VGC journey on stream. Oh, what for NHL is this, Slowy? I'd love to see it. Hey, I'd get involved in some pro clubs. This is personal now. Brevet, you next. Puffy La, there we go. Not bad, thanks. Every time I say La, I don't know why. I say it how Simon Ferry says that Thomas Gravenson speaks. I don't know why. It is, thanks for the shout. You're more than welcome. And I expect to stream soon, Briv. I was streaming yesterday. No, you were not. Don't lie. Only one miss was John. Yes, I am John 13 as well. Please, could we do that one as well? If that's okay. Apologies, Bedders. I'm making you work. Work for your lack of money. Now, Pokemon VGC is the battles. Right, I see. Okay, well, we can get that involved as well. I was streaming my foot champs. Matt was watching. Yeah, but was this like a share play? This wasn't a Twitch situation, Rivet. Don't you tease. Don't tease. Right. Matt, are you here for this career path quiz? Because we haven't done it, have we? On Twitch? FaceTime, that was. No, I'm not on PS. Was it actually on Twitch, or are you lying? Just not on his account. Or not on this account. What? Right, so we're doing sneaky stuff. Who was that? Sorry. So I am John13. I am JON13, please, bedders. Yeah, I'm ready. Right, the last one is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So it's Fulham, Tottenham, Hoffenheim on loan, and back to Fulham. We've got a shout out for John as well, Football Manager streamer. So if you're not already, please jump over there and give the man a follow.
If I speak, I am in
you won't regret it. It's more Football Manager content. Get it over there. Playing on console as well, so a little bit different to what we have here. Learning the game, so it's yeah. Get over there and drop a follow. The answers have come in correctly. It is Ryan Sessegnon. You are correct, Mr. Scotsman, followed by Puffy as well. Ryan Sessegnon is correct. It is indeed. So we're going to have to steal the points from Matt there. My PS linked to a different Twitch. I don't know how to change it. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure I'd be able to look into it for you, Brivet. I can have a look if you'd like me to. It depends if you actually want to do that. What's the account then, Briv? Yeah, exactly. We'll get that shouted out there, Brivet. Come on. Right, is anyone... 10 seconds left, I'm hoping? Not that I've been counting. Butchered the spelling, but correct nonetheless. Congratulations. Right, the quiz is done. So, 45 minutes into this stream where we don't Viva, you need to stop this. Viva, thank you very much for gifting a further season ticket out. Johnny Trotter has been gifted a sub by Viva. You are incredibly kind. Thank you very much for the generosity. I am hugely appreciated, Viva. Thank you very, very much. I think the train has reached the station. Choo-choo indeed. Look at the state of that. There we go. That is just sweaty hair already. Thank you very much for the incidents that led to a high train, ladies and gentlemen. Viva, thank you very much for the gifted subs. And Puffy for the bits as well. And I think Andrew's resub there as well kicked it off. I'm mad at us, I think. Thank you all very, very, very much. Nature's Burial Cream, there you go. Thank you all very, very much. Choo-choo, all aboard. We made it to the station. Viva, thank you very, very much. I am hugely appreciative. Right, 45 minutes into a stream where we no longer play... where we no longer waffle. So the Tuesday waffles ended. Look at the size of that 5, Ed. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. Look, if we did... Right, I wish I hadn't done that. Let's get into these again. Yeah, there we go. I wish I hadn't done that. We have... Yeah, we're not gonna recap stuff. We've had pre-season. We've got a new squad in place. We'll see it in a second. We now have KAA Ghent. We are home in the first leg. This is our first qualifying round. And if we do have a look at how they got on last season, it's rather terrifying to look at. Because they were semi-finalists in the Europa League, only being bested 3-1 on aggregate by Bayer Leverkusen. It's going to be very, very tough. We have been given arguably, I'm going to assume, the toughest draw of this round. Who else is in it? Who else is even in it? Is this us? Are we here? No, where are we? Third? Are we in the third? Here we go. So, can you just show me the fixtures? Where are the fixtures? Here we go. Bobdu says, top video Sunday, by the way. Cannot wait to see where you take the team going forward. Bobdu, thank you very much for the kind words, and thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Speaking of, that's a nice segue. If anyone isn't already, I'd very much appreciate you going over to my YouTube channel and dropping a sub. It would be greatly appreciated. I am trying my utmost to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. It's very ambitious. It probably won't happen, but I'd appreciate us pushing towards it. You still watching that, Bob? Yeah, he made it past the first episode, Slowy. He made it past the first one. Gala in there, Gala. Talking bingo. Gala in there maybe would have been tougher. Yeah, so, I mean, looking at this, I mean, of these fixtures, Dynamo Kiev, yeah, Gala, that's arguably it, though, isn't it? Really, we've been, it's really quite tough. One Nation on Sort Out SI on a Friday as well. Let's get this man paid well. Mr. Scotsman, look, doing the dirty work. Get over there and check it out as well. I'm only kidding. I'm also all caught up. Who are we managing, Slowy? I am calling you out. But otherwise, hardest draw is indeed. Johnny, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're very, very well. Right. Okay, so I don't really know what else to say. The Mighty Eagles. There you go, Philadelphia. We are indeed. We could try, Brevit. We could try, but I'd say hold fire for now. Give it sort of 15 minutes or so. Just give it a little bit of time. We got more chance. Palace. No. He got that from the thumbnail. Isn't this so? She is indeed. But I'm thinking if you give about 15 minutes, we might have a chance. Does she know? She early shift today. Baby Bell S tier. Right. Okay. It is a Tuesday, I guess. Let's go on to the dairy products tier list that we've got planned. Right, okay, we need to pick our team. So, the unregistered. So, Swinkles is suspended, but we're trying to move him on anyway. Cathedral City, extra mature, God tier. Cathedral City's right up there if we're going cheese, yeah. 100%. Right, what have we got? Cathedral City mac and cheese is epic. I've not had that. Private likes Red Leicester. Montagnolo. Montagnolo. I don't know what that is, Desmano. James, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're very, very well. Here he is, the legend A1 Ward. And here he is, the legend AO James. I hope you're fantastically well. Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to have you in, as always. I hope your week started well. Cathedral City is epic. I do like Cathedral City too. Bob, dude, why not try to sign from your other series? Some players are actually incredible. So with Football Manager, I just try and keep it so it's who scouts bring to me. I don't go searching, Bob, dude. I try and keep it somewhat realistic, apart from the fact that we're in Europe with Edinburgh. Anyway, moving on. Andrew says, Josh, how do you manage to move players on? I've got so many to get rid of, and no one ever bids. It is tough. It's it's a tough one, and Andrew, it's as I've gone up the leagues, more people have come in, but at the start, it was just waiting for their contracts to run out or offering them out for much less than you want. But it's tricky. It's a cheese A1 does mono. I assumed. I've just never heard of it. Slowy says I regularly get the Cathedral City bar in a meal deal. Now that's outrageous. No, I can't get behind that. Well, you just eat a bar of cheese. I don't know if I can get behind that. Mr. Scotsman, that sounds like a search history that we get in trouble for. James says it's good so far. Yeah, how about you? Fantastic. Well, I mean, work's been very full on, but we're at the good bit. We're in the evening with you wonderful people. I'm glad your week's going well, James, and it's a pleasure to have you in. Now I'm with Slowy. I can back that damn straight, damn right. They do bars in the meal deal. Eat that cheese. I didn't realise we had mice in the chat there. Eating just a straight bar of cheese is outrageous. No, I can't back it. Maybe even get a little pickle chutney to dip the cheese in. Would be more reasonable in my book. Would be more reasonable with bit of pickle chutney, something like that. That sounds very good. Just what you took. I'm sorry if you turn up. I tell you what, if Chloe turns up to the A1 meetup and he's got a block of cheese, I'm going home straight away. Just a cheese? No, I'm not having it. Sounds like a good source of protein. Cheese in a meal deal, have a day off. Mr. Scotsman, I'm with you. I like cheese as much as the next man, but what are you saying? It's essentially what? You just get your block out the fridge and just bite it. No, it can happen. Respect it, mate. Also, today I discovered you clipped the famous Danny Welbeck pen. Great clip. I did indeed, Bob, dude. I don't think at the time I could work out how to put it in your chat. Like, you know, when people make a clip and then it gets put in the chat. I couldn't really work that out, but I did clip it because it was a good moment. You never just cut a bit of cheese and eat it? Contradicting myself. No, what if I grate cheese? I'll be nibbling on parts of that whilst then using it. But no, I don't just cut a bit and eat it. No. I can't get behind that. Exactly, just chomp. Boiled eggs. I'm not a fan of a boiled egg. No. Cheese and pineapple is great too. I can get behind that. It happens in my house. You're weird. No. What? I just don't eat cheese on its own. Maybe apparently I'm the one in the wrong here, but no worries, all good. I randomly found it today when scrolling through my profile on Twitch. I'm glad you found it, Bob, dude. You're in the minority here. That makes you weird. I will cut cheese and eat it too. Right, well, hands up then. Hands up. That's on me. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm fairly lactose intolerant. This might add something to it. It might add something to this. Cheese is savoury chocolate. I bet Mrs. A1 cuts and eats the cheese. No, I don't think she does. Mrs. A1 likes cheese, but I don't think I've ever seen her just bring a bar of cheese home. Cutting a bit is normal, not buying a small bite-sized bit in a meal deal. We're not even talking a bite-sized. I'm guessing this is going to be like chocolate bar-sized. Love cheese? Yeah, I like cheese, but just... No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that at all. I'm really not sure I can get... It is chocolate bar sized? No, I think that's weird. I think that's weird. I'm going to do you it. Really, that sounds like a threat. Don't you threaten me with a good time. A small chocolate bar. Speaking of what we all having for dinner, I had a healthy dinner, unfortunately, which is going to be brought up by my healthy after dinner later on. No, I had salmon, veg and rice for me. You freaks go into the fridge and cut a bit of cheese off and eat it. Sorry. Thank you, Scubs. I'm with you. You never had a cheese string? I was never a fan. I always found it quite rubbery when I was younger. I never really liked cheese strings. Oh, I had them, but it's quite rubbery cheese. That's not for me. Mildly lactose intolerant myself, but cheese is a gift from the gods. Does Mano, I'm with you. I'm probably slightly further past mildly. I'd say moderately to... No, we'll go with moderately. No, I'll go past moderately. But sometimes it's just worth it, isn't it? You know what I mean? Cheeseburger, yeah. Chicken tacos. Oh, that sounds fantastic, Mr. Scotsman. I had a Chinese for dinner, James. We need Devil's in the detail. We need more. What was the Chinese? I'm going for Wimpy later for dinner. Man's got to keep him in business. There you go. What's going to be the order there, Puffy? What is it? I've never had Wimpy. I've never had it. The only two with you are Scottish. There you go. Look, I'm being adopted by the Scots after my save. It must be rubbing off on me. I'm making a cheesy pasta bake. See, that sounds good. Just try and leave some cheese not nibbled, leading up to it, I guess. Cheeseless pizza is just not pizza, right? Well, no, you can't do that, yeah. Who actively eat sheep's guts. Right, brilliant. I've enjoyed haggis. I've had it both times I've gone up to Scotland. It was good. I'm thinking double quarter pounder with chips and salted caramel cheesecake, I was going to say, although that sounds good. But milkshake. Well, that sounds fantastic there, Puffy. That sounds like a very, very good order. Chicken, Mexican rice, sweet chili sauce, and cheese. And are you going to put the cheese on it, or are you just going to cut a bit off and just eat it whilst you're cooking it? I did not have Chinese. I said cheese. Oh, you said cheese. Did I read that as Chinese? James said cheese, yeah. I guess you see what you want to see sometimes, isn't it? I'm not hungry, you are. I thought you said Chinese. Gert wings this week at all? It won't be for me because I'm away, but I think it will be this. I think this weekend it's local to me. It's at the pub here at that. So it's the last weekend of the month. It's at the Clifton, and the weekend before that is always the local pub to me. But I'm away. I'm away this weekend and next. Where is it, Bedders? Where is it? Is it the one by me? Privet says currently grafting some, so we'll have some whilst doing that. Good man, Privet. Oh, it's Clifton this Friday. No, it's not. No, it's not. Is it this weekend you're going to Bucksbar, or was that last time? No, it's next weekend. Next weekend. So this weekend I'm in Edinburgh for a stag do. Next weekend me and Mrs. A1 go up, and that's when we're going to Bucksbar and Cabo. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh no, but I did have cheese for dinner. I just had fish and chips from the chippy. Oh, well, that's just as good there, James. That's just as good. Sorry, I'm fact-checking you here, Bedders. Because more so because I'm going to be annoyed if I missed it here last weekend. I was hoping, but that was not for a couple of weeks. I'm sure. Where'd you see the... Oh, I don't know. I'm going to just take your word for it, I guess. I'm just more annoyed if I missed it here last weekend. Can't change it though, can you? I'm considering a Bucks before the game on Saturday. There's a few in town. Oh, really? Okay. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, we need to pick a team here. Who have we got? I think we probably just go with the usual suspects, don't we? Is this going to be our team? It probably is. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. We're going to go with the usual side. We've got the new keeper in goal, the big man. 6'9" mountain. He's not finished. He's only 29. Bergstrom, Little Jack, Nicholas, Victory, Kenta, Teixeira, Sanada, DeWitt, Lacey, Lawson, and Bavage. It's going to be a tough one. Josh, what's your thoughts on my team? Kyogre, Zamazenta, Rapid, Tornado, Raging Bolt. So Among Us, we're planning to play during the subathon, but apart from that, no idea what you just typed there. No idea. Just gone on their site. Friday 27th at the Clifton. So is that the last Friday of the month? Is that the last Friday of the month? Yeah. Sorry, so it does make sense. Apologies. It does make sense. It's the last Friday of every month. So that means I probably did miss it here last week. That's really frustrating. James says, Josh, I really think you should get some cheese and bring it on stream and eat it and then tell all the people that do it that it's really great because it really is. James, no, I can't get behind it. Privet says, Mrs. A1 going with you this week? No. No, so it's a stag do this weekend. Stag do this weekend in Edinburgh, and then next weekend me and Mrs. A1 are going for a long weekend back to Edinburgh. Flying this week, driving next week. Nice to lock it in then. Have a bit of chocolate and then the cheese if you really want to level it up. Chocolate and cheese. It's not something I've done. I know it's a common thing. Bedders. So I must have missed it. I don't know if the local ones on there. They usually advertise it. What was I doing last week? I'm really annoyed. I usually get it once a month. How long will that drive be? It's going to be about 7 hours, Mr. Scotsman. About 7 hours. 6.5, 7 hours. Plus stops. When you said A1 meetup, I thought you was going down to an A1 service station. Hey, stop. We need stops, I guess. Yeah, 6 or 7. Yep. Just realised that's your name. There you go, Puffy. We got it. Right, let's get into this game. I'm ashamed of you. You said it. Right, what's their team looking like? Do we recognise anyone? Ladies and gentlemen? I don't recognise anyone here. Isn't being here just a walk of shame? What do you mean, Desmano? Rivet says, short day at work for me tomorrow. I've got a hospital appointment, so I get to clock off early. Well, it's good that you get to clock off early. I hope all is well and the appointment goes well. I hope it is a positive that you just get the time off work and it's nothing serious. Bob just says 1 hour in and we might see some gameplay. We have just gone over an hour, which means we're allowed to play a game. All I say is I hope it's right. Okay. Right, here we go. Europa League. Oh, hang on. They've got Europa League music going here. This is Easter Road. Then we don't play at home when we're in Europa. Right, okay. Bob says, "Now, man, love your streams. I love how connected you are to chat. You, Karen, that's a great personality trait to have." Well, I try, Bob, dude, and thank you very much for the kind words. I very much appreciate it. But I have recently changed, like, all the stuff below the stream, like the about section and the little, like, blurb you give of your own stream and all that. And I've just had it more of a focus that is, yeah, we just pretend to play Football Manager here. I'm just here to chat to you lot. Mr. Scotsman says, playing a team from Belgium. See, the Tuesday waffle lives on. There you go. Bit of chocolate and cheese. Go on, then. Go on, Lawson. Get moving. Maybe they fluked their way to a semi-final. Maybe they just fluked it. Ref. All across. Oh, my. That would have been an absolute screamer, by the way. Would have been an absolute screamer. I prefer Belgian chocolate to Belgian cheese. Is Belgian cheese as much a thing? I don't know if that's actually like a thing. I don't know. Get the GoFundMe on the go. What we GoFunding? Rivet's trip to see a trainee nurse. Not sure this is going to get much traction, unfortunately. Here we go. Hey, we look like we started well here. Lacey with some room. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Come on. Shawnee, how are we? Happy Tuesday. It's Gouda chocolate. It sounds pretty Gouda to me. Shawnee, how are we? It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're very, very well. Go fund a cheese factory. Well, just a bit of it. We'll just cut it off and just eat it raw, apparently. Although, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you do eat cheese raw. There we go, Mr. Scotsman. It's a good start. That's what we needed. This is last season's Europa League semi-finalists. At the moment, we're looking very, very good against them. It could all change very quickly. But we just need to make the most of this home game, which isn't actually at home. We're playing at our rivals, Hibs, Easter Road. But nonetheless, it's in Scotland, which is more home than Belgium would be as we make it to Alfie Babbage. That's what we've brought him in to do. Score goals. We've replaced big man Dackers with Babbage, but we can still score headers. There we go. It's a well played. The two new lads, Lawson and Babbage, linking up to make it two. Lawson, of course, just signing permanently after a fantastic loan spell last season. But Babbage, the new boy, come on. What a peach of a goal. Great move. Oh, I enjoyed it. We're going to offer some praise because we are flying at the moment. What we need to do is just keep our foot on the gas so that we go to Belgium and we are with an unassailable lead and they can't catch us. Get under this. Victoria. Oh, it's 3. Little Jack scores. For some reason, they've doubled his name. So good, they named him twice. Little Jack, the second, makes it 3. We are absolutely flying. This is unreal start. 20 minutes in. We could be out of sight here. Could this be a Bodo fairy tale? I tell you what, well, we got to the group stages of Europe last season. We did. However, I was just very, very scared that the first qualifying round was against the semi-finalists from last season. But we're making them look terrible at the moment. First goal in 102 games. It flashed up there as well. Did it actually say that? 102 games. Time for Jack. Just, little Jack. Oh, no. Oh, he's at the post. Bergstrom, too big. Put him off. 102 games. Little Jack, what a man. What a man. Right, take your time. Do you know what? It's a ridiculous amount of highlights. Do you know, oh, by the way, I'll let you all in on a issue I had the other day. Took me far too long to realise. So I was doing some progressing of my saves. Job Centre to Glory in One Nation. Get the ball across. Can we make it? Oh, this is getting silly. The flag's gone up. It's been disallowed. Right, stop playing the song. I was progressing some saves. Job Centre to Glory. One Nation. All of that stuff. I was playing a game of my Job Centre to Glory save. And I was thinking, this is outrageous. We're having so many highlights. I was still on dynamic from the other night. I wish I could tell you it didn't take me about 70 game minutes to realise. Gens Gondas, man. There you go. Ball of this kid. Babbage looks good, doesn't he? Righty, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're fantastically well. I hope your week started good. And I hope it continues to be so. How are we, Righty? Welcome in. 3-0. We are looking very, very good at the moment. Galatasaray are beating Lechia. Dinamo drawing with Karat. Brimsy, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Pleasure to have you also. How are we doing? Welcome in. I hope you've had a great start to the week. We are currently absolutely battering last season's Europa League semi-finalists in the qualifying rounds. If it stays like this, they won't be making another semi-final, put it that way. Let's just hope we can keep doing what we're doing. Do you know what? Playing as we are, I wouldn't mind a couple more. Well, of course I wouldn't mind a couple more. But I mean, if we can just carry on and get a couple more, then I don't see it going badly in the away leg. Busy day and knackered from gym, but same again tomorrow. There you go. Working hard there, righty. Working hard. What was it at the gym? Bit of general stuff, or was it a specific day? What were we doing at the gym today? That's a great save from the keeper. Lavangino's replacement, pulling off a big save there. One more and the tie's over, I reckon. I'm with you, Mr. Scotsman. I'm with you. I think if we can get one more, this is done. Especially with a big save like that from Bergstrom. Bad start to the week after Rosenborg lost to Vålerenga on Sunday. What was the score, Brimsy? What was the score? I'm sorry to hear that. Come on. I don't really do those certain day things. I just go and do full body. Righty, that's also a good way of doing it, I think. I found that for a long time I sort of chopped and changed between my routines of like trying to hit things twice a week and stuff. And then like, you know what I mean, if I didn't go, then it'd be like, oh, trying to play catch up. Do I miss one? full body, it doesn't matter if you then miss a day because you've done everything. You've done everything. That's the way I see it. So since I've got all the equipment in the garage, I mainly do full body. If not, sometimes I just attack my arms. Rosenborg lost 2-0. Was that unexpected, Brimsy? Like, were you expecting a win? Full body 3 days a week for me, sorted. That's a good way of doing it. Right, it says it just feels simpler, but maybe more demanding. Yes, right, yeah, that's definitely... It's more physically taxing, and you need to make sure you're resting, but it is probably a good way of doing it. Puffy says, you have your own gym? It is not my own gym, no. It's not my own gym. As much as everyone in here will tell you it's a home gym, I just have some equipment in the garage. Not a gym. I do charge Mrs. A1 £16 a month to go in it, but it's not a gym. I don't gym being a postie. I'm just too knackered every day. Well, that's enough exercise in its own right being a postie. I know a couple of friends of mine were posties, and they were saying it's like 20 to 30,000 steps around, isn't it? Which is crazy. Tory Way is his ain't Scubs. I've got that one, but it's the same amount of letters. It's the same amount. Just go own. Just go own. No, they are in really bad form, but I expected better. Right, okay. That is unfortunate. Scub says, I beat him and earned the badge. Right, okay. We need to make some changes. I think DeWitt will come off. I think we'll go with Smith. Do we go... No, we'll go Fujimoto. Fujimoto's going to go in there. We'll go Fujimoto. The thing is, everyone's playing really, really well, so I don't actually want to change anything here. No, we'll just go Fujimoto for now. Just freshen up the midfield. We'll leave that for now, and then maybe in about 10 more minutes we'll rest some people. We want that fourth. That's what I'm thinking, Desmond. I don't want to change too much, because I'm hoping that there's going to be a goal right here as Victoria gets up. He just gets under it. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we keep pushing, we could really put this tie to bed. Because we're still on top here. We are still on top. Apart from that save from Bergstrom, we've been on top all day. Keeper collects that one easily. Rosenborg are last in the league with 0 points and 0 goals scored in 2 matches, but both lost 2-0 and both are rivalries. That is not ideal at all. Not ideal at all there, Brimsy. Is there going to be a turnaround, do you think? Who's sort of key players there now? I can't say I would know anyone playing for them. Right, come on. Oh no, that's poor. I could see that straight away. As soon as that left his foot. Luckily it's wayward. Selnes rings a bell. I'm thinking from FIFA. Not someone I'd know incredibly well. But the name rings a bell from FIFA. I'm going to move Babbage out to the left for the remainder of the game, and I'm going to bring Dackers on up top. We'll get him as a target forward. What do we have our crosses on? Low at the moment. Let's get him on whipped as we got the big man back on. And let's take Sonada off. We will go for Smith this time. Tell you what, is he better at DM, Smith? No, much worse. We'll go Smith in there. But he can just go centre mid. He'll just go centre mid. They may have... they have many young wonderkids. Okay. A team to look out for on Football Manager, then. Move Kenta into centre mid, and we'll get Murray Campbell... No, yeah, we'll go Murray Campbell at centre back, actually. Desmana says, I only remember Rosenborg from back when they had a mad run in the mid-2000s with that big Norwegian striker. I don't remember his name anymore, but I blame my age for that. I do remember the run. I don't remember the striker. A big Norwegian striker at Rosenborg. I'm not sure. Brimsy also, we need to sack the stewards. Thank you very much for the company. A 3-stream streak there. Streak on the pitch. Thank you, Brimsy, for the company. Right. I think that's going to... That'll be it. We're going to rest some legs because we do obviously have the next leg to think about. I would have liked to forfeit. I am now more interested in not conceding. If we can keep this clean sheet, I'll still be very, very happy going there with a 3-0 lead. But a fourth would have been lovely. As Mr. Scotsman said, I think a fourth really would have put the nail in the coffin there. But it's a very, very good place to be going into the second leg. I don't know. The semi-final seems... Nicholas Bentner. Was it Nicholas Bentner? Wow, okay. Should have remembered that. Back in 5, switch to the laptop. No worries, Mr. Scotsman. He's Danish. He is Danish, yes. He is Danish. Lord Bentner, exactly. One for the Arsenal fans. Yeah, that was all good, yeah. And maybe you heard of Svensson. He played for Fenerbahce last season. Svensson, I definitely think, is one I remember from FIFA. I definitely recognise that name, if it's the Svensson I'm thinking of. If it is the Svensson I'm thinking of, it's someone I remember turning up in all the packs you'd open on Ultimate Team. Bergstrom enjoyed what most people would consider a good debut today. He was terrific. Yeah, Alfie Babbage enjoyed a goal-scoring debut. He was brilliant as well. Zebedee Lawson was a standout. Yeah, he's fantastic at football as well. We're quite good, aren't we? Right back. No worries, Brimsy. No worries. Johnny Trott says, Harold Bratback or Stefan Iverson? Johnny Trott, I don't know either of those. Good players? Good players, I assume. Carew, and it was the 90s apparently. Really showing my age. John Carew, was it Rosenborg, was he? John Carew, we're talking Aston Villa. Aston Villa, John Carew. I did not know that. Also, was he wouldn't have been playing in the 90s, John Carew, was he? Am I thinking of a different player? 3-0 and I don't let this lead slip? Or, I don't know. Stranger things have happened. He was Rosenborg. Right, okay, I'm probably saying that wrong anyway. Joel Gerov is going somewhere. Right, we're on the telly against Ghent. It all goes wrong on the telly. Carew was 90s. Was he really? So how old was he at Villa then? How old was he at Villa? I don't know why. I wouldn't have said young, but I wouldn't have said... He was latter stages at Villa. I did not know that. I would have said sort of like prime. Yeah, you are still manager after 8 seasons? We're nearly there. 8 seasons, and it's only taken us, what? What's that? 5 months? What have I missed? I've just cooked for the dog and took the missus out for a walk. Flip that, reverse it. Fair enough. There we go. Okay, what did the dog have for dinner there, Luke? So we have only played 1 game because it is an hour and 15 minutes into a stream. So if anything, we're ahead of schedule. But we're in our first qualifying round of the Europa League. We got a horrific draw where we played last season's Europa League semi-finalists, but we've just gave them a C in 2. We beat them 3-0 at home. We now have to go away, of course. So hopefully we could progress here. But there are teams such as Galatasaray in this I can't think what you call that. Well, draw. Draw is the word, but path. Qualifying path is what I was looking for. So we're going to hope we can avoid other hard games, but we'll see. Premier Sports Cup draws Edinburgh City against Elgin City in the second round. Where are they? They are in League 2, right? So we can have a bit of a shuffle for that one. You just cooked the dog for the dog at least. Don't shut up. Keep the pressure on. Desmano, we're going to play exactly the same. Been watching in the Championship. Who's also Sam Kerr's brother. He's a talent. Right? Okay. Mr. Kerr, we'll go with. I don't know if you've tried there, right? I don't know if that's actually a person. If it is, it is horrible from the parents. Super. Hey, not yet. So they want Lacey. They're 2.8 million. They're offering. What did we pay for him? We got him for free. We're not letting Lacey go, though. We're not letting Lacey go anywhere. Sai, it was worth a try. Right, Roldzoy, I made an offer for him on loan. What? I haven't looked at him in ages. So he's a good Premiership level player. Where's he compared to everyone else? No, so I mean DM-wise, we've got Palmer now. Who's the other bloke we have? Who's the other? I can't even remember who the other guy is. And then if we go centre mid, we got Smith. We've got Palmer. Where is Roldzoy there? Oh, Roldzoy's better than Smith. But Smith's can get much, much better. Yeah, we'll let Roldzoy go. What do they want? They're going to pay 90% of his wages and he's going to be a squad player. That's fine because I just don't want him here. Marseille, they've kept coming in for sideline Steve. They've kept coming in for him, but we're not letting him go anywhere. He's not going anywhere. No chance. What was it, 4.8 million? We got him on a free as well, didn't we? No, 925k we bought him for. So it'd be some lovely profit, but he's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere. Not on my watch. So actually, I just seen as well that St. Mirren game is 3 days after the Ghent game. That's going to be tough. I just remembered how tough the qualifying rounds with the league, the swiftness of turnover of fixtures is something to contend with, and our squad isn't much bigger than it was last year. Right, who have we got for captains then? So Little Jack is our captain. Do we remain that way? Leadership-wise, Sideline Steve's next, but Sideline Steve doesn't play loads. But I don't mind it, to be honest. Sonada could. What other teamwork do we have? I don't mind Sideline Steve being vice-captain. Sonada or Sideline Steve? I'd say Sideline Steve, I think. Yeah, I mean, this list kind of has him as the next possible option. I'm going Sideline Steve. He's been here long enough. I don't mind that. We'll give those armbands out. Little Jack's been our captain for 3 seasons now, so we'll leave him as the main man. What was that? Switch to Edinburgh. I don't know who you are. Poor choice. Why? Who'd you gone for? Oh, Sonada, of course, yeah. Sonada. He's the new boy. I'm back first. First through the door. Welcome in, Mad Hatter. I've been waiting for someone to turn up. How are we, Mad Hatter? Was lurking a bit, had a phone call with the missus? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Of course it is. Of course it is. I hope that all went well. Just put some sunset photos on the Discord. I look forward to seeing those, Mad Hatter. They will brighten up my evening. Thank you very much. Right, I mean, I see 14 to 20 passing. We are scouting him already. Matteo Prati. 1.6 million is a lot of money, and he is on a lot of money. From my living room, even better. So he's strong, he can pass, he can tackle, he's got first touch, he's vision. That's all we can see. What sort of money would he want? 26 to 35k a week. Get that down to about 24. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but a good centre mid could be worth that. Bangira gone to Anderlecht. Who is Bangira? Was that someone we were looking for? We had a look, but we weren't too fussed at John Bangura. Utrecht want Swinkles on loan. What else have we got at the moment? If we go transfer activity, what's happening? Swinkles, that's all they've offered. Right, okay. We were trying to sell him, to be honest. But if I don't want him in the league. Dave, how are we? Good evening. Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome in. It is a pleasure to have you. I hope you're very, very well. This was an issue. We are loaning out Hardy. We're loaning out Hardy. We're selling Julgerov. Means we only have one goalkeeper. I mean, we've got a dreadful goalkeeper there. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Oh, hang on. His move's been delayed anyway. Does anyone know? Does anyone know if he goes, would I be able to replace him in my Europa League qualifying squad if the goalkeeper that's registered leaves? Would I be able to replace him? Could be worse. Could have been Kepa. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, he shouldn't have tried to catch that cross. Dave says, I'm good, thanks. Popping in to watch. And on the second screen while I do jobs, had a delivery of creepy crawlies turn up. So sorting them out. Anything in particular, Dave, or just a variety of such? I'd be interested to hear. But thank you for sticking us on the screen. Distinct lack of waffles, Ripley. I can only apologise. Happy Tuesday. It is a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're doing very, very well. We are football managering. We are indeed, and we've had a very good start so far. Millipedes, assassin bugs, spiders and water bugs, a good mix. I've never heard of an assassin bug. Sounds dangerous. Sounds dangerous. Right, 90% of his wages. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine by me. Sounds good. Right, Roldzoy as well, 90%. Yeah, that's fine. You can go Salford if you'd like to. Right, let's talk to the press. I'm certainly pleased with one. You know the big bad brain bug in Starship Troopers that stabs and sucks brains out? Picture that, but more beetle, like the maggot. I can't picture it instantly. No, close my eyes. I still can't picture it at the moment, Dave. I'll have to look it up. Ripley says, just did a grocery run, got a delicious iced coffee. Feel productive, so can't complain at all. And that's all we can ask for there, Ripley. I'm glad you're feeling productive. I hope the iced coffee's good as well. I can picture it instantly, says Mad Adam. I'll put a photo of them in the Discord. Thank you very much, Dave. I will have a look at that. Brilliant film. Mad Adam loves it. Well, I unpack. I look forward to seeing it. I'm sure I'm going to forget, and it's going to terrify me when I open it, but I look forward to it nonetheless. He's still a bit of a way off. Yeah, sorry to ask again. Does anyone know how qualification squad registration works? If you sell someone who's registered in a European squad, can you replace them? Can you replace them? Does anyone know? I don't know if this is the case. Maybe. Bedders, I appreciate you trying, but that has been incredibly unhelpful. Thank you. You have put me no further along the path of knowledge I was looking for. Yeah, but only in the window. I see. Okay, you should. I think you can only replace in the next window, not as a trade-in out scenario. Fair enough, Bedders. I'd assume it frees up the spot. That's what I'd assume. I just can't remember if there's a window each round. I think there is. Because I think how it works, if I remember rightly, I think we get an opportunity to replace or register further each round, but we can't unregister anyone until the group stage. That's when it's a fresh slate. But I'm guessing if we've sold someone, that'll free up that and we can do it. So we need to look for a keeper then. Right, Swinkles is leaving us on loan. That's fine. Let's have a look for a goalkeeper. Because we're going to loan out the youngster. I don't think we even really need to sign anyone. If we can get someone in on loan. Let's get a keeper in on loan. Luke says that's right. Thank you very much. I'm just going to go any. If we just get a keeper in on loan. It doesn't have to be someone fantastic. Just someone with hands, to be honest. Ripley says, all this talk of Starship Troopers reminds me to reinstall Helldivers 2. I never played that, and it did look interesting. It did look interesting, that. Bob just says, don't talk to me about registering players. Lol, bought players in and they could only play FA Cup match or Carabao, no league matches. Yeah, it's definitely something you're going to keep your eye out for next season there, Bob, dude. Welcome back, Mr. Scotsman. As you can imagine, because it's been maybe sort of 10, would we say 5-10 minutes since you were here. I think we've pressed continue once and we haven't progressed a day, as you can probably imagine. If I last that long, I will for sure. There'll be another save. Ripley says, amazingly fun game. My friends got back into it. A bunch of updates, so I need to get into it again. Love to hear that, Ripley. It looked for me. So me and Bedders actually we were very, very big enthusiasts of Destiny. Mainly Destiny 1, but we did venture our way to Destiny 2. It just didn't quite ignite the flame that the first one did. But I got the Destiny feel from Helldivers. I did get a Destiny feel from what I saw. Destiny, don't tell the missus. What is that? What is that, Ray? Mine were being uncooperative, so put a Google photo in. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. No, he doesn't look great. To be fair, this is one of those. And I feel like, I think it was Second Yellow Cards stream. I was lurking a bit in earlier, and he was saying that he feels the scouting reports aren't always very true, really. So this is saying like C. He's a C, and he's like useful, and maybe not like up there with some of our other players. But those stats look really, really rounded. Like that for me looks a really, really good signing. But the report, not so much. Maybe it's the caliber of my scouts, I'd guess. Ruby says, any interest in Marathon if you're a big Destiny head? I've not seen anything. I've seen a few clips of Peanut playing it, but I've not seen anything. Better says, when Marathon bring in raids like Destiny, there's a good chance I jump in. Not in its current state. Is it bad at the moment? Is it better? Dave says, scout reports are only good if your scouts are very good. Very true. Maybe because the report isn't complete. That could be true also. Could be true also, does Mano. I've played a lot of Marathon. It's pretty good. Is it really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just Destiny Arc Raiders with a weird art style. Right, okay, so like what? Destiny meets Arc Raiders with like Borderlands graphics. That sort of thing, is it? I've had all of my scouts overestimate everyone, not underestimate. Really, Ripley, okay. See, I just think he looks like the stats look really, really positive there. I don't know if I want to pay 1.6 million for him. They've come in again, 5.75 million for Sideline Steve. The thing is, I know I could go... Oh, they do it non-negotiable anyway. I was going to say, because I know I could go in here and ask for like 10 million, but I'd be scared that they say yes. So I'm just going to keep rejecting. Confidently wrong scouts, Johnny Trotter. It sounds like we've got that on the case, yep. Desmano says, but even so, even on the lower numbers of the Rangers, it's still a pretty rounded player. That's what I'm thinking, Desmano. Like, there wasn't a lot to dislike about that those stats. Imagine Arc Raiders, but Destiny Pace and Roblox are. Okay, I've never played Roblox, actually. Roblox or Minecraft. Never played either of those. I know that's like a gaming sacrilege, isn't it? I feel like everyone's meant to have played those. I've never played either. It's very blocky and simple. I see, okay. Better says, the gunplay is better than Arc, but right now it's just multiplayer. When they add raids, it could be really cool. I see. But then I always love the Crucible side of Destiny. Give you a reason to go top side. What's top side? Never played Minecraft. No, I've never once, righty. Check its hard drive. Fair enough. They did it in the weekend gone as a timed event, says Dave. Okay, now we're talking. I'll see you there, Bedders. What were the traits like, or were they not showing yet? I don't think they were. Let's have a look. I don't think they were at the moment. Personality, we don't know yet. No, so he's good at marking, but we need to learn the language is all we've got at the moment. Matt says, how on earth have you never played Minecraft? It just wasn't really on my radar sort of growing up. I only really played FIFA and Call of Duty growing up. And then Destiny when it got to that. And I always played sort of Football Manager and stuff like that. But none of my friends played it, so it was never really anything for me. Cryo map was the raid, basically. It's the same concept as the normal maps, just far bigger with puzzles, keys, still PvP. I see, okay. I never played Minecraft and I will never. No, I don't think I will do at this point. Desmano says, need a full scout then. If he hates big matches and is injury prone, you won't want him. Exactly that, Desmano. I agree with that. Not as in-depth as Destiny, no, but they had elements of it. I see. But they had puzzles, etc. I feel like me saying I've never played Minecraft means this is either going to end up as one of the Tuesday streams at some point where I jump in completely clueless. It's still PvP. PvP as a raid is not what I think of. I think like Destiny where it's a team against the puzzles and stuff, you know. Right, I mean, we were fantastic in the last game. Surely we just leave it exactly as is, don't we? I think we leave it exactly as is. Yeah, I wouldn't like a PvP aspect to what I consider a raid. So obviously it's a different concept. I'm not saying they've done it wrong. They've obviously just gone different. But yeah, I liked the Destiny style of raid. Mix it up from PvP a little. Exactly. Dave says you have a security clearance rating. 1 key equals 1 bar. More clearance equals more loot rooms. I see. Okay. If you lose your keys, you lose the rating. Oh, so it's very, very different to Destiny in that sense. But it was, yeah. I loved the raids on Destiny. Just hours they would take. It's still very PvP focused. Okay. See, I love the PvP side of Destiny as well, but it's just I like that you break it up. There'd be different things you do. Players can loot your keys. What was the last COD you played, Josh? I've played them every year. I didn't get this one. This one was the first one that I didn't buy. I've had pretty much all of the rest. And what I do is every year I say I'm not going to buy it. Every year I buy it. Every year I have the best 2 weeks of my life. And every year I never play again after that. Me and you carrying the Oryx raid. There you go. There you go. James was useless. Right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. We need more of the same. Let's beat them again. Show no mercy. Pick up where you left off last time. I like that. Show no mercy. No mercy. I never got into Destiny. I was more of a Counter-Strike shooter player and RTS like SC2. What's SC2? I probably will know. I just don't know the abbreviation. James never really did that one. Every other we needed him. Which one was Oryx? Was that the third one? Is that the third one? StarCraft 2? Oh, we won't mention that again. I got told off last time. I'm not getting into this again. Yeah, no. What was so it was Volt. It was Volt was the first one, wasn't it? And then what was the one that James one-manned? There was one that you could do solo, wasn't there? Crota. So it was Volt, and then Crota was one-mannable, and then it was Oryx, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember. Age of Empires, Warcraft 3, etc. was my jam. I'm older than a lot of you, so back in my day. Age of Empires, I remembered. Crota, Volt. Oh, Crota was first, was it? I thought Volt was first. Then the weird one. Which was the one where the really, like, huge enemy came up on the... Oh, no, I don't like how this is starting. Good save there, Bergstrom. Yeah, the huge big guy came up, and there was the ogres that you'd have to shoot. I tried Crucible with friends in Destiny 2, but that's it. Good save again, Bergstrom. I like this. Here we go. Keep going, Textura. This is exactly like Dacker's in the Scottish Cup final. Actually, he did even worse than Dacker's did, but he wins it back at least. Needed a sleeper simulant to kill him. Very true. Original Unreal Tournament and OG Quake. Very good games. Very good games. Right, Gent are here to play today. They're not messing about. They've started well. Luka Modric is my favourite Croatian player. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find many people that don't agree with that. I'd say. I think you'd be... Yeah, you'd struggle to find anyone who wouldn't agree. Lawson with a go. Oh, I even fist pumped it. I even went for it. After that, my online gaming went RPG, Star Wars Galaxies. Okay, I never played that. As lurking while cutting the chicken, never played Minecraft or Roblox. Both don't look great. Mr. Scotsman, I'm with you. I grew up going to LANs for Quake 1. Really? Okay. Like it. I adored Painkiller on LAN tournaments. Time Splitters was one that I always remembered. Me and my brother used to play that. No, Croton. I don't know what Croatian is. Oh, Croton playing. Right, I'm with you. I misread. Like when I accused James of having a Chinese for dinner and he actually said cheese. Sometimes I just read Eduardo. Was that... Eduardo wasn't Croatian, was he? Was he Croatian? This guy's getting an Xmas card. There you go. There you go. Eduardo. I'm convinced he wasn't Croatian, if that's what we're saying there. Was he really? I never knew that. I never knew that. Yeah, no, doesn't look the average Croatian. I thought he was Spanish. I really thought he was Spanish. Born in Brazil, I think, though. Okay. Really, that is complete news to me. Did not know that. I love Spain. Paella. Nachos. Amazing. Fantastic. Although nachos would be more Mexican, wouldn't it? Is nachos not Mexican? Mexican food? Nachos is Mexican. Oh. Huffy doesn't like Spain anymore. The paella is alright. Played like a Brazilian until someone battered... broke his leg. Yeah, Puffy doesn't like Spain anyway. Got Benidorm too. I'm gonna go into a stag do and go into Benidorm for the first time in my life at the end of next month. I've never been before. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh, okay, right, okay, relax. That's what we wanted a 3-goal lead for. It's not a good time to concede. It is what it is. Born in Brazil, but played for Dinamo youth team, so qualified for the national side. There's a recent-ish Time Splitters fan-made game called Time Splitters Rewind. That's really, really cool. I used to like Time Splitters. Just Phoenix Gaming, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope your week started well. How are we doing? Desmano says they've still got too much to do. Don't say that, Desmano. Too much was the wrong word there. They've still got a lot to do. I tell you, we've thrown away less. We've thrown away more. Bozo Klimt all over again. Right, okay. Let's just... If I want to get to half-time. I want to get to half-time without anything silly. That's what we need. Oh, no. Right. Let's not give this ball away. Lacey, get a good ball in and restore our 3-goal lead. That would be the best outcome here. I don't know why he's having a go from there. I don't know why he's done that. Also, Mark Viduka's cousin is Luka Modric. In case you didn't know. Random Croatian fact. Is he really? Mark Viduka, the Australian, is cousins with Luka Modric. Is he? No. Is Mark Viduka? He is Australian, isn't he? Not New Zealand. He is Australian, isn't he? Sure he is. I'm doing very well, Just Phoenix. I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad you're doing well. I assume the fact that you've very kindly clicked on the stream that you are a Football Manager enthusiast. So if so, do you have a save on the go? And then also, who's your football team? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. There you go. Puffy's gone for it as well. Go on, La. Yeah, they are cousins. I did not know that either. Right. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. Because I don't want to say things are going well, because you're losing on the day. Yeah, his parents are Croatian. Right, okay. Do we... I don't think we panic. No, we don't panic. We just keep doing what we're doing. We've not been very good on the day, but we just keep doing what we're doing. I don't think there's any need to panic at the moment. I think we can grab ourselves a goal. That would be very, very handy. Lawson does well to get himself some space at the bottom. Yes, please, ref. Have a word with him then, ref. What? That looked like a penalty to me. We've still got some room. Here we go. Lacey, Babbage. Lacey again. Lacey with some room. It's just wide. There was a chance. Felix says, my current save is your opponent now. Really? Okay. How's that going? So, interestingly enough, Phoenix, this is our first qualifying round in the Europa League. And Ghent actually were last season's Europa League semi-finalist on this save here. This is season 8, so we're a long way in. But yeah. Hopefully, they're not going to make another semi-final here, but I hope yours do. Mark now lives in Croatia and owns a cafe. Bizarrely enough. Okay, that'd be an interesting thing. Being served your morning coffee by Mark Viduka. He'd never miss the table. It's the old Euro competition home-away bias. Yeah, there you go. Grey hair's starting to come in. I know, I keep pausing it now because I'm a bit panicked from just leaving it to play. Lacey's having a stinker. I think we are going to take Lacey off. He did miss that chance, but also just rating-wise, he's having a very bad game. We'll get sideline Steve on. We know he can make things happen. He can be an inside winger because we do have little Jack getting forward. So we'll do that. I also think we'll get you doing some tracking. You don't like to track, do you? No, that's fine. You keep doing what you're doing. Nah, is it season 7? Season 8. This is season 8. Oh, I see. I thought you meant because we're stressing about the lead. No, me too. Oh, crikey. Yeah, so what? That makes me, what? Ooh, season 8. So that would be 29 on here then. Yeah, 29. Phoenix says it's not easy when you start a save and there are future transfers. I do real transfers setting. Oh, I see. Okay, so what was it looking like there, Phoenix? What is it that you had to deal with? That does sound frustrating, though. Right, we've got half an hour to hold on to this. 2-goal lead. We just need the least amount of highlights, the better now. We don't want to see highlights. We just keep doing what we're doing. I think in about 5-10 minutes time, we're just going to wind down the tactic a little bit and try and sit on the lead. Because I don't think we need to make anything happen necessarily. I'm going to say we do it now. We're going to do it now. Desmond says, double up the DMs, a single centre mid. I'm going to leave the formation as is. We're just going to tailor it down a little bit. So we're going to go into defensive. We are going to waste all of the time. We'll go with that. Lawson's knackered, so we're going to move Babbage out there and we're going to get the big man on so that he can hopefully just win some headers, hold that ball up. We'll go with that. We will just change to whipped crosses as we've got the big boy on. Not that I ever heard. I've not heard that either, Mad. Mark Bosnich was it? I always heard that, I mean, completely unrelated to the Australian conversation, but I always heard, was that Mattia Kesman that apparently had an issue as well? It was either Mattia Kesman or Adrian Mutu. It was one of the... Mewtwo, like a Pokemon. Adrian Mutu. It was one of the Chelsea strikers I thought also had a problem, supposedly. Get some cream on that. Is a good... what a blast from the past. Yeah, it was... right, yeah, I think Mutu and Robbie Fowler. Well, Robbie Fowler wasn't very subtle with his celebration, was it? His celebration was arguably less subtle than Maradona's was at that tournament. I heard you have a good Aussie accent, Josh. G'day, mate. No, I don't. Sorry, Viduka. Yeah, Bazooka, that Viduka. Who remembers that? Right, that's going to show some age then. Who remembers the advert I've just referenced? Who remembers that? That's going to show some age there. Righty, not a fan. Puffy says, oh my god, what? Bazooka, that Veruca. There you go. There you go. Have I unlocked some memories for... Not me, I'm too young for that. Bazooka, that Veruca. I thought some people would remember that. That was when I was younger. It was definitely a younger one for me. Or we might have gone too early. Good Edinburgh City. That's what you're in there for. Why are you the one pressing there? We need you in the box. Bazooka, that war. There we go. Look, a few people remembering it. Oh no. Good save and great block. This is body on the line stuff. We don't need to see the corner. No, move on. Come on. Encourage. We'll encourage. I was going to say focus, but I reckon they'll get angry at that. There we go. This has got to be ours now. This has got to be ours. Ladies and gentlemen, we have knocked out last season's semi-finalists. We lost 1-0 on the day, but we progress 3-1 on aggregate. Auto glass repair. Auto glass replace. Great save. It was. Mate, kids always had Verucas. Do they have them now? No, it must have been something in the water when we were younger, I guess. This is done. It is indeed. We are massive. Exactly. Everywhere we go. I spelled that horribly. Just get meningitis these days. Right, okay. Phoenix says, in real life I support Club Bruges, the rivals of Ghent. So what made you go for Ghent on Football Manager there, Phoenix? What made you go for the rivals? How are Club Bruges getting on this season as well? Man, the adverts back in the day were something. I'll tell you one that always sticks with me. Oh, what was his name? What was his name? I said you buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. What was his name? WeBuyAnyCar.com. I said you buy one, you get one. Surely someone's going to remember that. Random, I know, but love the Milky Bar Kid advert. The double glazing dude? Yeah. I said you buy one, you get one free. I hope it's chips. Earworm of the decade. Can't remember the name of the business, no. And the other, hi, I'm Barry Scott. Who remembers that bloke? What was he advertising? I can't even remember now. Hi, I'm Barry Scott. Was that Sillet Bang? Is that what that was? What was Barry Scott selling? Oh, I can't remember. Sillet Bang, and the dirt is gone. He had the perfect advertisement voice for the time. Sillet Bang, exactly. Yeah, OG Go Compare. Yeah, but he's had his. He's an odd bloke. It seems. He seems an odd bloke. We don't like a Go Compare man anymore. Let's just waffle with some old ads. Right, we're doing a tier list. 90s to early 2000s adverts. Oh no, really? Getting the word. Not that far righty. I think he's... yeah, no. I think there was... I don't know what happened, but I think he was... yeah, not appropriate with his partner on Strictly Come Dancing, and I think there's been some bits. Bob, dude, what was this? What was this? What was this? Oh, here he is. Here's the bloke. Right, and hang on. How do we start it again? How do we start it again? Hang on. I tell you what, advertisements were terrible, weren't they? Here he is. Go on, start again. How do I start it again? I remember him shouting it a lot more than that. All right, no, he is shouting. He is shouting. You can't hear this, can you? You can't hear it. Hang on. I'll fix that, don't you worry. How do I change that, actually? Here we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, give me a sec. I never know how to get the browser to actually play sound. Is it that? Might be that.
You know the one. You buy one, you get one.
Here we go.
You buy one, you get one free. Right now, for every window door that you buy, I'll give you another one absolutely free.
There we go. We got it.
Promise to beat any genuine like-for-like quotation, and you'll even get
No sound on stream if that's what you're going for. Melanie Sykes, Boddington's ads. It's nice for all of us to just watch you enjoy it, though. It's your stream. Do as you please. Sorry, I didn't realise. Remember the rumour around the playground about the Tony the Tiger kid? No, I don't know that, Slowy. I don't know that. Phoenix says Club Bruges is normally too easy, then have a good youth intake and money. Get something to build. I see. Okay. Right, you all couldn't hear it. PG Tips, that big bloke, forgot his name. Oh, I can't remember his name either. Hastings and 1066. 0800 00 1066. Right, can you all hear this?
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hang on. That's Will's mum. That's Will's mum. That's Will's mum. If Mr. Gilbert comes in.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun. This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun.
Barry Scott.
And it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob. Goodbye, dirt! Grubby tiles!
I had no idea.
I
thought this was
Kitchen Gun! Rusty taps! Bang, bang! You can even use it on the washing up! There, all clean again! New Kitchen Gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning!
Well, that was unexpected. I kind of missed... since looking back, I've realised that Bongo said parody. I thought we were waiting for Barry Scott, and then the bloke from... what was he in? What do I recognise him from? I can't remember who he is. Who is that guy? The 0800 reverse advert stand out as most memorable for me, or the late night adverts where it was CD with love songs. Yeah, when it just have the track list going, and then it just have one highlighted that be playing in the background. Legend. Johnny Vegas, of course it was. There's got to be an easier way. Will's mum. Is that Will's mum? It was Will's mum. Derek Bum. Okay, he has 0 acting training. Yeah, he's in something. Was he in? I want to say something like Couples Retreat. A film called Couples Retreat, if anyone's seen that. Mad Hatter, it was good, wasn't it? RC, how are we? Welcome him. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're very, very well. It's a pleasure. Well, Salah leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Is that confirmed, is it, RC? How are we doing, though? Welcome in. Okay, check the hard drive now, please. He's in Guardians and Shaun of the Dead, of course it is. That's where I mainly recognise it from. Guardians, I don't remember. Shaun of the Dead is Pete. course it is. Serafinal. Serafinowicz. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. He's so good. Yeah, he's Darth Maul. I don't think he is. Yeah, he was. Dylan, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're very, very well. I hope your week started fantastically and continues to be so. How are we doing? Pleasure to have you as always. That was him. Yeah, right. That was him. It's 3 a.m. It's Saturday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. Great film. He's not Darth Maul. I'm not having that. Is he actually? Take 2 bottles into the shower. I just wash and go. The voice apparently. Tell me you've never seen a Polish name without telling me you've never seen a Polish name. I've never seen a Polish name. Right, hang on. I'm fact checking this. IMDb. We're fact checking this. I'm not having it. What was the Star Wars called? Phantom of the Menace, wasn't it? Was it Phantom of the Menace? Is that what it's called? The Phantom Menace. Phantom of the Opera. Phantom Menace. Where's Darth Maul? Where's Darth Maul then? There's Ray Park. How do I see more? We'll see if he's like a voice or something then. Darth Maul's Ray Park. We got nothing else here. No, I'm not having it. We VAR'd this. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Peter Serafinowicz is Darth Maul, Battle Droid Commander, and Gungan Scout voice. I stand corrected. Hey, a big man can hold his hands up when he's wrong. But Mr. Scotsman must have cheated there. I don't know what he's on about. He's not from the films. I'm good, mate. I've started my own Edinburgh City save, Dylan. Tell me then, come on. Did you sign Max Guthrie? And how's it going? Not an advert, so apologies, but who remembers Balls of Steel? Great show. I'm assuming Clone Wars Darth Maul, The Phantom Menace. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I know that'll anger people, but I've never been a fan. Lee something, maybe? Why don't you search IMDb for the actor's name? Ray Park was the original, but Serafinowicz did the animated one. Have a look at Clone Wars or Maul. Told you, but I don't remember him having any lines. VAR comes back saying, open your eyes. He's the tick. That's brilliant. I knew I recognised it from something. There you go. Going really good so far. I love that, Dylan. I love that. Right, we have been given our next draw. Who have we got? We played these last season, didn't we? I'm sure we played these last season. Zrinski. I'm sure we had these last season. We didn't. No, we didn't. Maybe I played against them with Arda in the Job Centre to Glory then. I recognise that name. I recognise the name 100%. Going really good. Second in the league in the first season. Flying, Dylan, even with the 15 points. Making it look easy. I finished second in my first season. We would have won the league without the deduction, but I went up through the playoffs. Yeah, we should be all right against these, shouldn't we? We should be. Oh, I don't know if my headphones about to run out. It just made a noise. So we got St. Mirren, and then we've got them. Then we got Celtic. Then we got them. Okay, it's going to be tough. It's more the keeping up with all the games now. I remember it being tough last year. There's never a good time to concede. Well, no, it's not great, is it? Game's over and I want to move on, Frederick. What are your thoughts on Baz Evers' performance? Don't even know who he is. No idea who you're on about. There was a large swell of support for your team's attacking intent. That sounds like A1 ball. Let's see the emote. Come on, season ticket holders. That's the plan. We always strive for balance. Yeah, we love goals. I love goals. Film reference. Being a nerd again. Guthrie to start versus St. Mirren. Rest Alfie's legs. I mean, it'd probably be Dacker's there, Mr. Scotsman, but we'll see. Got Cove Rangers in the Scottish Cup 4th round. You're flying, Dylan, by the way. Scottish Cup 4th round. First season. You're making it look easy. Let's hear less from Dylan now, because you're starting to embarrass me. I don't want to hear it. No, well played, sir. Well played. Did you sign Max Guthrie as a free agent? He's a free signing in the first one. He was fantastic in League Two. Phantom Menace. Oh, I see. Talking to Mr. Scotsman about Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Star Wars. It's never really been my thing. I know that's very much an unpopular opinion. He was already at the club. Oh, so you had the updated transfers and stuff, of course. You had it already sorted. Yeah, well, Star Wars isn't a fan of you either. You really handsome fella. That's a lovely thing to type there, Mada. Thank you. And yeah, yeah, I mean, I'll give you that, though. I'll give you that. The thing is, though, because I'm trying to. I don't know. I feel like I preface. Is that a prefix? However you say that. I warn that mine's an unpopular opinion. You say that Gladiator is a bad film with chest, and I can't respect that. He scored in the first 2 minutes against Cove. Go on, Guthrie. Star Wars is bad though. Gladiator isn't. Thank you, Bongo. Right, I'm already late for dinner prep. Gonna lurk. No worries, Desmond. Thank you very much for lurking. And thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy your dinner. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Sorry, why I paused there is I thought I had exclamation mark lurk as a command. I don't know why that didn't work. It's mid. It's not. If you think Gladiator isn't good, then you're dropped on the head. Right, brilliant. I say Gladiator is mid. It's way overhyped. Never seen Gladiator. Unpopular, I get it. Mrs. A1 wasn't a fan, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I also tell her she's wrong. So, 2-0 up. You're making it look easy, Dylan. Gladiator is B tier. Ooh. Ooh. If you've got nothing nice to say nothing. Say nothing. I'm only kidding. You're all entitled to your opinion. It's just, unfortunately, some of your opinions are wrong. So, there is that. Right, let's praise all of the good trainers. It has an hour in the middle of action, of the action of absolute drivel. It's an absolute masterpiece from Joaquin Phoenix. She's been a busy little bee, and you're saying that it's drivel. Just disappointed, if I'm honest. It's not angry. It's not upset. Sheer disappointment in your opinions. Bongo, can you ban these scoundrels? Gladiator is S tier. Anything else is utter nonsense, Dave. I'm with you. I'd have it. It's for me. If it doesn't make because my favourite films, we've been through this lots. My favourite films chop and change a lot. If it isn't in my top 5, it's very, very close. If it doesn't make the top 5, then it's very, very close. Right, let's bring this lad in on loan. He's a good Premiership level, can be star. He's not going to play. So what we'll do is we will register Julgerov for this next qualifying round. And then if Julgerov does leave, we'll replace him with Donnelly. Gladiator is top of A. Right, we're Tuesday waffling, are we? Has anyone else seen Project Hail Mary yet? I really enjoyed it. As I said, it was a bizarre. I was trying to sort of put it into words in a message to you, bedders, but it was a bizarre. Not sensation. That's going with. It was a bizarre situation for me where I thought the first hour felt really slow and it dragged. I was enjoying it, but I looked at my phone a few times, and when I thought it had been an hour, it had been another 5 minutes. So the first hour felt really, really slow, but without me not... So I wasn't not enjoying the film. It just felt like it was really slow. And then after that, the rest of it flew by. And it was, really, really... Came out really enjoying it. 100% not an S, one of the best of all time. Have a long, hard look at your life choices. Never heard of it. Sell it to me. Okay. Incredibly handsome man. Stuck in space. Meets alien. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to give things away. Who's in it? Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's the lead. What? I'm not stuck in space. You must have come back. I loved it, but I think it was helped by reading the book. Weirdly, I was able to feel some of those early bits. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And I came out saying to Mrs. A1, I can see from seeing the film, I can see it being a really, really good book. But yeah, just having enough. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It just felt quite a slow start, and then it got really, really good. My wife will drag me to it. Then, Mrs. Scotsman, you'll end up enjoying it. That's the thing. I'm not a huge Ryan Gosling fan, but it's a very, very good film. It is. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it if you go, oh, this is all a lot. 14k a week. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not paying that for a backup. No. Oh, well then, yeah, then you'll enjoy it. Then you'll enjoy it, Mr. Scotsman. Yeah, definitely. That is a good comparison there. 3-0 up. Max Guthrie Masterclass. I love that, Dylan. I'm not paying 13 quid. Gosling has 2 class films, in my opinion. Oh, I can't even think what they are. Same author. Oh, was it really? I didn't know that. Have I got? Yeah, I've got The Martian there. So it's Andy Weir, is it? I've got The Martian on there. Grant, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're very, very well. Are you getting excited, sir? Much on this weekend, lad? Just, yeah. I can't think of anything witty, Grant. Yes, I'm going away with you. You're a Martian. Brilliant. Scubs, how are we? Place Beyond the Pines and Notebook are incredible. I've not seen Place Beyond the Pines. Drive and Blade Runner. I don't think I've seen Drive. Crazy Stupid Love and Drive, mainly the soundtrack. Fetty Told Me All. No, he didn't. We in third time to chill. Good man, Scubs. I hope it went smoothly. Oh yeah, Crazy Stupid Love is great. The Big Short was good. Oh, the Drive soundtrack is great. The Nice Guys, Fall Guys, Crazy Stupid Love. Mate, Ryan Gosling has hit after hit after hit. Love him. I love a bit of Gosling. Yeah, I don't dislike him. I wouldn't put it, you know what I mean? If a film comes out, I'm not in a rush to see it. Right, we can get Joel Garov in. So it is letting us do that. That's good. Muting you to listen to some Drive. That's okay. Wait, so can we... Did someone else leave? Someone else must have left. I can't remember who else left because we've got more room. We can bring someone else in. Not that we need to bring anyone else in. Rolzoy is going to be leaving, isn't he? I guess maybe. No one's coming in for Marga. Maybe we just... No, we'll leave the space clear in case we do sign anyone.
Not to,
we'll do that.
Not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
If I speak...
In
right,
big
we'll
trouble.
bring... Yeah, Jolgirov will register him just in case of any injury to Bergstrom. But we don't plan on... Well, I mean, we plan for him to move to Dundee. If that's the case, we do need to bring someone in. At the moment, it was just the Arsenal lad who looked a really good option, but I'm not paying 13 quid. No, I'm not paying 17 grand a week for him to sit on the bench. I'm not doing that. That's too much money. What time are we? Oh, time's flown by. Played loads of games as well. Right, you are unbeaten against St. Mirren in the last 4 outings. Well, we'd like to do that again. It's always nice to start with a win to get points on the board and build up some momentum. Are you confident? Yeah, always confident. Most pundits suggest that sideline Steve's performances will be a key factor in determining whether you have a successful season or not. Is that a fair assessment? Well, I mean, he hasn't been starting, but pretty sure Drive won a lot of awards. I'll have to watch it. I can't even picture like a
thank you for the raid.
Cover art to
Welcome in, Raiders.
Sale, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome in, one and
Thanks
all.
for the follow.
Andre, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. How was the stream? I hope it went very, very well. It's a pleasure to have you all in. If you don't know me, I'm A1 or Josh, or call me whatever you like. I've been called worse. We are currently managing Edinburgh City FC. We are just kicking off our 8th season of the Save. We're in the Premiership now. We finished 4th both seasons in the Prem. We're in our 2nd season in the Europa League. We're a little bit out of our depth, but we're going to see how it's going. How was the stream? Who are you managing? If it was Football Manager, I assume so. But thank you very much for sending your Raiders over. It's a pleasure to have you all in. Happy Tuesday, one and all. STL, greetings, and thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. It's a pleasure to have you in. What's up, man? How are you? It's been a long time. It has indeed. How are you, my friend? How was the stream? I hope it went very, very well. There is a shout out going on. If you are not following Sal already, make sure to rectify that immediately. Hit the button and jump over there and get that done. Bryan Cranston and Ron Perlman in it. Enough said. Ron Perlman, I always think of Hellboy. And then, obviously, Breaking Bad for Cranston. Cranston's a hero. Evening, geezers. I'm back. Welcome back, Palace News. I hope training went well. Sir Fox says, get Lauren Ulrich. I appreciate the recommendation. I do only make signings that my scouts bring to me. I try and keep it somewhat realistic. But thank you for the suggestion. Thank you very much. Sons for Ron, I've not seen. Sons of Anarchy, I assume you mean there. I only watched 2 episodes. I'm just not really a series man. Southside Stream was good. Now in Chelsea, in 8th season of The Journeyman. Okay, Sal. So I'm sorry to put you on the spotlight here and interrogate and go 21 questions. Where have we been on The Journeyman? Where did we start? And how did we end up at Chelsea? How's the save gone? That sounds brilliant. Thank you again for the raid, though. I really do appreciate that. Make sure to follow Sal if you're not already. Get it done. Never seen Breaking Bad. Oh, that's what I'd say to change. I'd change that. It's very much worth it. Breaking Bad was fantastic. Sons is an A tier. Only S tier is Money Heist. I've not seen Money Heist either. I used to be a series man, and then I've really gone off series. I'm only really movies now. Little Jack's fantastic at football. Let's get out of this and let's get into a game. We've got St. Mirren tomorrow. We are going to rotate a little bit because we've got European qualifiers to worry about. And I've just seen the horrible email that DeWitt has got himself injured. That's not
Thanks
good
for the follow.
at all.
Welcome to the club.
Nutty Nut, good evening, sports fans. I hope that's a reference to... I always think of the Tractor Kid from Soccer AM when I see that. But thank you very much for the follow, Nutty Nut. I appreciate that. Happy Tuesday to you. How are we? Welcome in. Are you discussing serials? We were just talking about films, really. We were talking most recently about Project Hail Mary, and it's kind of spiraled into a TV series. That's where it's ended up at the moment. The thing is here, what I will say is, I can say that Sal, you probably treated to a brilliant stream, of course, but a lot of Football Manager action. Here, Football Manager's very much on in the background, and I'm usually talking a lot of nonsense about films or garden birds or things like that. So it might be a bit of a slower pace than you're used to, but we're currently on TV series, and we'll see where we end up. Breaking Bad is overrated for me. The main character, Walter White, makes too many bonehead decisions, takes me out of the whole he's a genius thing. So I saw, bizarrely enough, it was a podcast with Jay from The Inbetweeners. He was talking with Simon from The Inbetweeners, actually, and they were talking about their favourite series. And he was saying Sopranos is in a different level to Breaking Bad, because he said in Breaking Bad there's too many things that it's just well, this happened, so that's why this has happened. You know what I mean? It was too much like happened off camera that you were just meant to accept. Whereas I haven't seen Sopranos, but apparently it's all a lot more intentional and explained. Or WTV, is that name in Russian? Or WTV, is that name in Russian? Sorry, what do you mean there? STL I'm going with, is that okay? I mean, please tell me if you'd like me to call you something else. I do like to refer to people as they'd like to be known. Mr. Scotsman says, the wife's choice of series has just ended. She picked One Tree Hill, good series. Glad that's now over. My pick next. And what are you going to go for, Mr. Scotsman? I need GSTQ. What this looks like file paths in the chat right now. What's going on here? Indeed, Miss Soccer AM. Oh, 100%. Good evening, sports. There he is, sports fans. There he is. Is there no Soccer AM anymore? No, it stopped. It was Jimmy Bullard for a while, didn't it? But I think it was it season before last ended? The school shooting episode is class. What's that, of One Tree Hill? Yeah. Right, started at Brighton Ferry. BK Forward, 4th div of Sweden. Got them in 3rd and survived there. VVV Venlo. I think I added one too many V's there. Got promoted to the Eredivisie. Then Ghent won the league and cup. And now Chelsea. That is quite the journey there, Sal. That is fantastic. How is it going at Chelsea at the moment? Are you just new there, or has anything happened there yet? No, it's in English. Meant to say stalked. I see. We'll go with stalked. Thank you very much for clarifying. But yeah, I am Russian. Okay. Who's your football team, if you don't mind me asking? Do you support a Russian side? Do you support a team at all? Nutty says, I'm working next door to an ex-Premier League winner currently. Do you want me to tell you, or should we do a little trivia? Nutty, there's one thing we like round here, and that's a quiz. Come on then. Come on then. Let's have the clue number one. Let's hear it. For me, Snowfall is better than Breaking Bad. Just new? Okay. I've not seen Snowfall. CSK in Moscow. Dumbia. Seydou Doumbia. What a player. Right. Let me continue. And I'm looking forward to a bit of a quiz here. Or have we haven't been told yet, have we? No. Palmer's back in training, though. That's good. But how long's DeWitt out for? Oh, fractured metatarsal. 4 weeks to 2 months. That's our starting centre mid. That's really, really unfortunate. Vagnalov and Akinfeyev still playing. Really? Akinfeyev's got to be about 50, isn't he? I swear Akinfeyev was about 35 years old when I was a kid. And that was about 30 years ago. Akinfeyev is 39. Is that it? I would have thought more than that. I really would have. Groningen are in for Sam Surridge. He's a free agent. We were looking at him for a while. But his wage demands were ridiculous. I don't want him anymore anyway. Wait, Vagnalov, the Brazilian with pink and blue hair? Or are you thinking of Wagner off of X Factor? The guy that loved pugs. You shouldn't mix those up. He also had an apology letter from Nicola saying she was sorry she couldn't make it. Right, I think I've lost something there, I think. Nutty says, okay, started his career at Bournemouth, then moved to Southampton, won the league with Liverpool during the COVID season, went to, that's Adam Lallana, isn't it? I'm going to say Adam, no, have I gone too early? I'm going to say Adam Lallana. Well, he was like a FIFA 12 hero. I got rinsed well. Read up, right, what did I miss? I drunkenly tweeted the GG. What's GG? I need to go further up, do I? Oh, Gossip Girl. XOXO. The Gossip Girl director saying the show changed my life. My mate on a projector put the messages on the screen during his best man speech at my wedding. Oh no. He also had an apology letter from Nicola saying she was sorry she couldn't make it. That is outrageous. That is so good. Going to leave to watch the basketball. Have a good rest of the stream yourself. Thank you very much for the raid. I really do appreciate that. I hope you have a fantastic evening and you enjoy the basketball. Thank you again. Scotsman best man is a hero. That's fantastic. Lallana, Nicola Sturgeon letter at my wedding. Really? Wow. Indeed, you are correct. Nutty. Okay. I'm guessing it's probably not a very small house you're working on then if Lallana's near. Gossip Girl. He's got his mansion on Rightmove currently for 10 million. Wow. I won't be looking at that. I don't want depressing. Lacey set for move to Luton. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Right, let's get into this game. DeWitt's not going to play, of course. We will start. So DeWitt's usually our channel midfielder. So we'll get Fujimoto in there. We'll bring Marga onto the bench. Jogirov can come onto the bench. I think Lawson's going to get a rest. We're going to move Lacey over that side. We'll get sideline Steve starting. I think I'm also going to start Dackers today. We're going to rest Babbage. Luton's a dump. Stay here. You tell him. You tell him. Yeah, we'll go with that. And the rest looks okay to me, if I'm honest. I am just going to change it to Justice for Guthrie. I am just going to get whipped crosses on for Dackers. Was born in Luton, was you know? Okay. Brivett's gone for the cat cam. Play him or set him free. We need a Champions League goal for him, though, Mr. Scotsman. We do. Right, we've got a cat cam, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just save this, just in case of any game shenanigans. We all know what Football Manager can be like. Let's save that. Right, let's see if we can summon a cat. Let's see. Let's see if she wasn't waiting at the door, so that's not a good start. Let's see if we can summon a cat. I will try, right? Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, moved to Watford when I was 1 or 2. UCL final, Guthrie at 41. Scores a last gasp header. Can you imagine? Are we going to see a cat? I don't know. My dad is crying as well. Where is she? She'll be with Mrs. A1. Like I say, it's very, very tough to get her upstairs when Mrs. A1's home. I'm the spare human in this house. Luton to Watford. Probably can't hear you. Oh, she can hear Treat. She's ignoring me. I'm just shaking. See what happens. Rude. She's depressed the Tuesday waffle isn't on. Exactly that. She's having none of it. She's having none of it. No, can we please refund points to Privet, please, if that's okay? Can we refund points, please? We've got no cat appearance today. Can we refund those points if possible, please? Dreamies, what a treat. I hope for the cat, you mean. Right, let's get into the game. Mod slacking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calling out here. Calling out. Right, let's get into the game. There we go. The points are back. And then, might accept him now. Bongo's got that hammer. He's got that hammer. You go careful now. Right, Freckleton, ex-Town. Who else do we recognise? Tate usually has a good game against us. Sits usually. Tuna Mayo on the bench. Yeah, that's not Camera that played for us, is it? What a tune playing it is. Nah, it is indeed. Is that Camera that played for us? I don't think his name was Umar, was it? Mayo and Ketchup at the back. There you go. Salt and pepper on the wing. I want to check if that's the Camera that used to play for us. I don't know if it is. Don't know if it is. We'll offer some early encouragement. We'll find out later on, I'm sure. Come on then. We played... So St Mirren were in the league last year, weren't they? They weren't newly promoted, were they? Who was it that came up? I can't even remember. Last season, our first season in the Europa League, we played the newly promoted side on opening day and we couldn't manage a win as we were getting used to our new bloated fixture list. So hopefully we do better than we started last season, although we don't look like we've started very positively here at all. St Mirren in control at the moment. I don't think it was St Mirren that came up. I really can't remember who came up. Lacey getting injured is not good news. Oh, I don't really want to bring Lawson on this early. We'll go Babbage. We'll go Babbage. How many more quali rounds you got? I think it's 2 or 3 after this. It's 2 or 3 after this. Just doesn't like being a winger. I have to ask, as you're playing as Edinburgh City, are you the 3rd member of the Proclaimers? What gave it away? What gave it away? Right, come on. That's a really unfortunate injury, that. I mean, it does mean that Babbage comes on, and Babbage is fantastic at football, but I didn't really want to use Babbage this early. I also didn't want Lacey injured. Playoffs before groups. He's got the looks. What about the charm? Right, get a good ball in. Duckers is under this one. Oh, he loops it in. And that's what Duckers can do. Come on. The younger, more talented brother. I will give you probably, I'd say 50% of that being correct. And I can tell you I lack talent. So I am younger than the Proclaimers, yes. What a tune it is indeed. It is indeed. We lead St Mirren. Arguably against the run of play, but it was a brilliant header from Dackers there. Brilliant header. Let's keep this going. Bit of praise. Bit of praise. Keep it moving. What time are we? 7:20. Ah, we got time for a couple more games, haven't we? Well, actually, at my rate, half another game. We'll see how it goes. Good first half in the end. We did wake up a little bit. So who came up? It was Ross County that would have come up, isn't it? I'm sure it's Ross County. How do we see? Can we see? Probably not now, I guess. I think it's Ross County that came up. Lewis Dobby, their captain. You said 4 earlier. This is the 3rd, so on pace. There you go. What I will say, Mr. Scotsman, is that I actually meant 4 across the 2 streams this week. So if anything, I'm ahead of schedule. So if anything, we'll get talking after this. Right, Sonada's knackered. We might have to take him off for the last half an hour, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. The Thursday waffle then. We're starting it. We're starting a new one. We'll start a new one. Why have we got a wall? Why have we got a wall here? What am I... Oh, no. Lino, yes, please. Yes, please. He was a mile off. He was a mile off. The bloke was next to the goalkeeper. No, he's comfortably onside. He's comfortably onside. Terrible defending. Terrible defending. Move on. Move on. I was like Fabian Barthez then when he tried to appeal for offside against Arsenal. Terrible shout. I thought he looked offside. Thought he did. Maybe we needed a bigger wall. West Ham? It was West Ham, was it? See, this is the thing. You need to fact check me because I just say these things confidently enough. 9 times out of 10, they're wrong. But if you say it confidently enough, people will believe you. I live life by that. Di Canio scored the goal. Ah, the famous Arsenal player. Barthez loved the halfway line. He loved conceding goals. Right, let's get... We're going to get Smith on. Sound like a politician then? Exactly that. Exactly that. Right. Little Jack's knackered as well, so let's get Ramsey on. Right, let's get the tempo up. Let's go to positive. Do we have any other wingers we'd want to come? I guess we'd go Lawson. Yeah, let's get Babbage on. Let's get Babbage up top, sorry. Let's go channel forward there. And let's get Lawson on. Because he's quite good at football, that Lawson fella. So let's get that happening. Make a difference, lads. Come on. Grab the winner. Nutty says, do you think United brought him as France won the World Cup 1 year after they signed him? Before, not after. Oh, won it before? Probably. Yeah, I'd assume so. Probably played a factor. Yeah, exactly. I'd assume so. They were sold a dream. Nah, Barthez was all right. He just had a mistake in his locker, didn't he? Barthez wasn't all bad. He just had... You could make a highlight reel of mistakes, which is never good. I mean, he was no Moylanen when it comes to mistakes. Or, who was the bloke at Liverpool? Who was the really bad keeper at Liverpool? Don't lose it here. Let's not lose it. Go on then. Go on, Babbage, get moving. One more. Now down the line. There we go. Babbage, he's offside. I don't know if he is. Lawson's got some room. Get it across. Square it, Babbage. Oh, he's got to score. He's got to score. He's got to score. Yeah, they had bad keepers prior to Barthez. Yeah, who... I'm trying to think who... I mean, Roy Carroll wasn't great, you know. Was he? I don't think that was before Barthez. Taibbi and Bosnich were awful, so Barthez was a huge improvement. Yeah, very true. The first ever sweeper keeper, Allison and Karius. No, I'm talking much earlier. Much earlier. I'm talking like Barthez era. Karius is a good show. Allison's harsh. Right, again, we've dropped points on opening day. We did this last year. We weren't good enough. Taibbi went for his legs. Babbage really needed to score that at the end. I'm gonna not hold it against him. I'm not gonna hold it against him. Third best keeper in Liverpool. Well, Allison. Barthez was a good goalkeeper, a bit like Martinez in character and eccentricity, but was prone to a few mistakes as he always played on the edge. Yeah, that's what I'd say. I don't remember enough of him to know if I would have said good. But it definitely, yeah, it was just prone to an error, is what it was. Prone to an error. Shea Lacey's out for 8 days to 2 weeks as well. Coming at a bad time, these. Pickford is clear. Even Mark Travers is better. Played for Swindon. Did Mark Travers in the season where we had about 16 goalkeepers. No, I think we had 5 goalkeepers that year. 4 or 5. Did he? He did, yeah. Only briefly. Another name you'll know finished the season in goal for us that year. Lee Camp? Was it Lee Camp? Might have been Lee Camp. It was definitely another name that you'd know. I'm sure that was the year we had Matej, however you say, I don't know how you pronounce it, Matej, Kovar. Yeah, Travers, Camp. I'm sure we had another keeper as well. If Slowy's in here, he'll remember. So Roldzoy's going on loan to Salford. Jolgerov's leaving, which means we need a goalkeeper. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Wait, how's that gone up? I thought he was going for 100k. Alright. I think we just earned more money than I was expected to. Right, we need a keeper in on loan now. Raul Jimenez. He's had a change of position, it seems. Cooper and Bryn. Was that both that year as well? Was it? Nils Ramming could be a shout. Not sure. No, I thought Bryn had a longer spell. I thought Bryn ended the season he was with us, didn't he? Probably not Bryn, he was around a while. Yeah, I feel like he had a full season. I know that the season where we had all the keepers, Camp finished the season, and I think played the most games of any of them. I think we started with Kovar, and then I'm sure we had someone before Travers, and then we ended on Lee Camp. I'm fairly sure. Right, how much would we have to pay weekly for him? 12 grand. Get out my face. Had a look at Kovar. Yeah, Kovar, he started the season for us. He was awful for us. Awful. Really, really bad for us. Kovar was the worst I've seen. So bad. So bad. 13 grand. I'm not paying 13 quid. Oh, I don't know what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of struggling because we need a goalkeeper. We've just got rid of Jolgerov. Couldn't believe it when we was playing for Leverkusen. I know, it's crazy. You signed 6 keepers that season. Could you name them for me if you've got it in front of you? It was definitely Kovar. We had Travers on loan. We had Lee Camp. Leo Zinhop, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Should I buy FM26? Saw a lot of bad reviews. It's a good question, my friend. I would personally say yes. I'm one of the minority that have enjoyed this game all year. I'm a big fan. But it depends what you like. It's very, very different to FM24. But it depends if you see that as a positive or not. So it's very, very different. But I feel like FM24 was very similar to previous games. I've been thinking about this more. And you know what? It was... Luke, I can see you saying you agree. It was whilst listening to you discuss Football Manager. Do you know what I think the issue with Football Manager is? I think the negative reviews there's been come from the fact that the people very, very ingrained in Football Manager, the sort of veterans of Football Manager, may have not liked the almost like dumbing down of this game. It was more moved towards like the console versions. There was potentially things taken away and things like that and simplified in some ways. So that would have sparked some negative reviews. I also think the fact that this game has been made more accessible to console players and potentially like a younger generation of its target audience, I also just don't think this game would land very well with. That's where I think a huge uptick in negative reviews would come from, is the fact that this is the first one that's been largely thrown out to the major audience. And I think this game is still very niche. It is still sort of the spreadsheet game that, you know what I mean, serious enthusiasts want to play. But Leo, to answer your question, I think it's a very, very good game. And if you like Football Manager, I would get involved, personally. Kovar, Travers, Camp, Wallacott, Truman, and Fryer. I forgot Wallacott was that year, and Fryer as well. It's a good game, a bit different, but it's enjoyable. Ripley says recent patches have brought it to the level it should have been at launch. So he says, don't remember Truman or Fryer at all. No, I don't really. Fryer, the name rings a bell. Truman, no idea. Have brought it. Mr. Scotsman says, some people hated it on day one and haven't changed their opinions since. Luke says, it took me a while. It took a while for me to come away from 24 and get used to, but I now know no difference and I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, 100%. And it's on Steam sale right now. Well, there you go. Get it in. Meslier. I know Brivet will tell us not to sign him. Aiden, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're very, very well. How are you doing? He's got first team commitments. I don't want to sign him permanently, really. I say that and haven't bought it. That's fair enough. How much is it at the moment? Thanks. I've never played any FM before, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I think this matters. Leo, so I think actually, if anything, I think that would probably help you. I think a lot of the negativity around the game, so you'd have seen lots of bad reviews, I think that's due to the big change it's had. If you've never played it before, I think you'll enjoy it. I do think you'll enjoy it. The only thing I will say, Leo, is it's a very tough game to pick up and play. It will take some getting used to. It's a very hard game to start. But I think if you start a save with a very good team, so I always say maybe like a Man City, a PSG, a Celtic, someone that dominates, Bayern Munich, someone like that, and then just have a go and then learn from there is what I'd say, and then maybe go into a tougher save later down the line. Because if you start with a team like, for me, I'm a Swindon fan. If you start with Swindon and you've never played Football Manager before, you're going to hate the game. It's going to be very, very tough. Aiden, I'm glad you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you. I have an FM24 short comparing Meslier to Taibbi. Wow, okay. Weird, both mentioned in the last 10 minutes. There you go, look. We're in a simulation, Mr. Scotsman. There's just a lot to learn, there is indeed. Celtic don't dominate in FM. No, Aiden, but I mean as in, like, it's a team that you're going to win a lot of games. I think it's a team that you'll win a lot with. And I think as your first ever save, I think you want to win lots and learn what does and doesn't work. Thanks, guys. Already enjoyed the live. Leo, thank you very much for the kind words. It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday to you, and I hope you enjoy Football Manager if you do end up buying it. If you need any inspiration for a first save, give us a shout. We can try our best. Dune Hammer, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Leo as well. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the follow.
You're both very, very kind. Thank you. Mr. Scotsman says, go the team you support till you get used to it, or go massive club. Yeah, that's what I'd always say. You either go a team that's going to dominate, or go for the team you support because you know all the players, know the tactics, things like that. My first save was Dundee FC. Why was that, Aiden? Is that the team you support, or was that just a team you wanted to manage? Right, I think we might have to get this lad in then. He does look good, but it was just a lot of... I mean, I don't want to pay that. No, I don't know what we do here. I mean, it's only an issue if Bergstrom gets injured, but you know it's going to happen now that we don't have a backup. Pay it, says Mad Hatter. I don't know. I sport through family. Oh, okay. Coward, Mad Hatter. We're 2 million in debt. Mad Hatter. I can't do it. Right, Tobias Lowell. He looks okay. Shawnee says, the fact that Port Vale, who are bottom of League One, have beaten more Premier League teams in 2026 than Spurs is mad. That is a crazy stat. Crazy stat. Right, 275 to 7.6 million. That's quite the swing there, Zolterwagen. We can have it more to the 275, I'd do it. 7 million, yeah, you get out of my face. Get out of my face. I don't know what we do here. We need a goalkeeper. I don't want to pay much for one. I mean, he looks very, very good. He'd be like a first choice keeper, but again, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm not paying 6 million for a 30-year-old. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So this is just goalkeepers I'm looking at, is it? Have I already edited that? That was clever of me, wasn't it? That was clever of me. How do I... Transfer value, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Is there anyone for free? That's what I'm looking for here. Is there anyone... Raul Jimenez is worth 120k. Is that it? Oh, he's listed for... So we were looking at this fellow, weren't we? Was this the bloke we were considering getting on loan? What did they want on loan? So they wanted 13 grand a week. Tell you what, I might as well just buy him for 125k, don't I? Do we just buy him? I mean, we don't have... I just... No, Maybe we just loan him. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, because we've got the youngster coming back on loan, so we don't need another keeper permanently. Any Irish amateurs you can poach, Desmano. I've been scouting it ever since, and I've not seen anything. I hope Tranent get beat tomorrow because it means they have played the game in hand over Clydebank. Okay. How's the lead looking, Aidan? Sell Guthrie. Bongo. I'm not sure how that helps the goalkeeping situation, but fair enough. He'll fund the buying of a keeper. We've got some money. Sell Bongo. Whoa. How much would we get? Mr. P, how are we? Evening. Loan with an option to buy, maybe. Yeah, that could be. The thing is, I don't think I want him permanently, but I'm just thinking, let's see how much he... Oh, hang on. I need to change earphone over before I stop hearing things. Is that going to... There we go. That one's dying. There we go. I'd get more than Guthrie, probably would. Yeah, Mr. P, it's more the fact, I feel like it's a waste of money paying that much on the wages when he's on loan, but I don't actually want him permanently, really. I just need an option for the season. So, I mean, if I do that, I mean, look, because we could get him cheaper than we'd be paying on loan. We don't need him who's about for free. Well, that's the problem, is just, it's only things that scouts bring to me, isn't it, Mr. Scotsman? This is where I make my life harder. I'm just thinking, do we just get him on loan? If you're already in debt, then what's a little more? Send the scouts out looking for a youth keeper for backup. It's a good shout. It is a good shout. I think we've already got them out on looking for a keeper. 2.1 million isn't what I'd hope to see. You one roll away from your next big win, Madda. You're not wrong. Can you still ask Director of Footy for suggestions? I don't have a Director of Football. Is the problem with that one. Right, let's... 4.6 million, no. Winger we don't need. Midfielder, no. Midfielder. This lad I'd like, but he's just... I mean, to be fair, that's the sort of one I'd probably want to buy. But it's just print more money. There you go. We'll have a great inflation. Why not? I mean, he looks like a good player. I'm not looking for strikers. Oh, he's a cam more than anything. I'm off. Got to go. Got to do a few edits. Enjoy the rest of your evening, lads. Thank you for being here, Mr. Scotsman. I appreciate that as always. Have a fantastic evening. I hope the editing goes well. Have a good one, my friend. Mad says, money is a man-made concept. Stop being a slave to the man. I like that concept. And plus, this isn't even real money. It's all virtual. Aidan says, Bonnie Rigg, top 3 points ahead of Clydebank, but Clydebank have a game in hand. And 4 points clear of Linlithgow and Tranent. Both has 2 games in hand, but we still have to play Linlithgow and Bonnie Rigg. Play Linlithgow. Last game of the season, and Tranent have to play Linlithgow. That word started to feel not real there, Aidan. I said that too many times. Bonnie Rigg beat Edinburgh in the Cup this year. Am I right in thinking? It was Bonnie Rigg that beat... Was it Bonnie Rigg? I think it was. I could be wrong. It's definitely real. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. It's just I said that so many times then. Right. I think I'm just going to get that bloke on loan. I'm just going to get Jimenez in on loan. First choice. Oh, and then there's a mandatory future fee. Oh, so they're making me buy him for 125k. Can I change that to... Wait, where's the loan options? Loan clause. Buyback price. No, where's the... Can I not add that? Can I not add a... Oh, it's further down, that's why. The skin mods have made a massive improvement to the quality of life aspects. Really does, Mano. Loan to buy fee? Yeah, I went wrong. Camelon Juniors, thank you, Aiden. Sorry, it wasn't Bonnie Rig. Yeah, but then it disappears. It's not just me. It's not just me, because I can't scroll down. I should have done it whilst it was still there. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, here we go, here we go. There we... Oh. Remove and exclude. I want to add an optional one there. They play East of Scotland League Premier Division. I see. Okay, okay. No, they're not happy with that. All right. I don't really know what we're going to do here. Chin. It is indeed. Mr. Teeny Skin mod is a kind of must, in my opinion. Does Mono. I've seen a lot of people really, really happy with it. I personally just... I usually just leave as is. But I know that that's an unpopular opinion. I'll tell you what, we're going to just worry about this problem. We're just going to worry about this problem when we... I just said Unai Emery is the Scotland manager on here, by the way. He's just got the Scotland job. We're just going to worry about it when Bergstrom gets injured. We're just going to worry about it later down the line. He's a key player. Yeah, Victoria's number... Yeah, he's good at football, that's why. Smart move, yeah, exactly. We just cross that bridge when we get to it, Mad Hatter. That's the way I'm going to live my life here. It'll be a problem when it's a problem. Who needs to be proactive when you can just be reactive? Live your life by that, ladies and gentlemen. Which is step 6. You're just going to risk one keeper. Clydebank play Lowland League, which is step 5. I see. Okay, smart move. This gaffer runs with scissors. Exactly that. Exactly that. Up the stairs. Tobias Lowell. Well, no, you asked for 7 million. I'm not going to follow up that, am I? And you can go away as well. You can go away as well. Right. Any more recommendations for me? No. He looks a very good player, but that's a lot of money. He's not as quick as I would like. Keep the report. I need to sort out my shortlist at some point. I've really not been very tidy with it. Because I don't really go back to it, that's the problem. So I don't even know who's on there, if I'm honest. I don't even know who's on there. Right, Marga is unregistered. So we're going to remove you. Lacey's injured, so we're going to have to remove you. Oh, we're starting to look thin. Babbage starts up top today. Lawson starts on the wing, of course. When's Palmer back? Oh, he can play now. What's he like in there? He's quite good. What's he like back there? Not as good. How would you like to play? He prefers being the midfield playmaker. You like being a channel midfielder as well, don't you? Yeah, let's swap them over. We'll do that. Palmer can play there. Yeah, we'll start Palmer today. I think that's probably going to be it. And we're going to hope for dear God that we don't have any injuries because we haven't got any subs, really. We've named 6 of 12. Not great, to be honest. Oh, well. Let's go for it. What time is it? Yeah, we got time for the first leg. We'll have the first leg and then we'll kick off Thursday's stream with Celtic. And then we'll also have the second leg and see if we stay in Europe. We'll see how it goes. But let's play the first leg now. Let's jump into this one. Where are we? Are we home or away? We're away in the first leg. Do you know what? I think I prefer that. I like, obviously, getting a lead when you're at home because you have your own advantage. But I think it's probably quite nice to end on the home one. I reckon that's probably the way to do it. If I could choose anyway. I tell you what, they've only got one more sub than us. And they probably have a competent manager in charge. Right, let's just get into it. Early encouragement, come on. Empty seats here. Not ideal instantly. I can't even remember what country we're in. Where are they from? Bosnia and Herzegovina. We should be winning this. I'd like to think we can win this. We dismantled the last season semi-finalists at home. And even held our own away. It was only 1-0. We should be winning this. Some room for Sonata Bavic. There we go. Come on. 1-0, 4 minutes in. This Bavic boy looks like he knows how to play. Look, this is a real poacher's effort, this. I like this. Look, bounces all over the place, but Bavic is the first to react. Nods it under the keeper. What a goal song it is, man. I always look forward to that one coming up. And if we score 3 more, I like the third. Third from now as well. Particularly. I like them all. But I've got favourites. With goal songs, not amongst you lot. Just sound like I outed myself there. Go on then. We're dominating here at the moment. Skip this actual song, please. Yeah, I know you're not a fan of this one, are you? I know you're not a fan of that one. Miserable. Love that song. It is a good song, but I guess it is a little bit downbeat. Everyone knows it's bongo. Finish. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Sideline Steve ×2 again. So good they named him twice. So good they named... Look at the football, by the way. Oh, he's popped it through his legs. Also, he's morphed physically through his body. But what a goal nonetheless. What a goal nonetheless. Everyone knows it's bongo. You heard it here first. We are battering. I don't even know what the team name is. It's bad, isn't it? I'm lighting up the NHL. Go on. Rolling them up. Not denying it. You're all my favourites. You're all of it. Taking them all the way. Go on, Slowy. Go on. What difficulty are you playing on? Semi-pro. Go on, Bavic. He's going to do it all himself. This is 3-0 here. Watch this. No, he's passed it to Lawson. Oh! He's at the post. I was about to say he's made it 3 anyway, but he didn't. He didn't. Minimum 1.8 fights per game or else you're fired. Yeah, do you scrap on there, Slowy? I know you can, but I mean, like, are you avoiding fights, or do you... Because I always found with the NHL games, the novelty of fighting wore off quite quick. But do you still give it some? Is it one of them if they hit you, you've got to have a scrap? Get a ball across, Stevie. Oh, he's had to go himself. That's greedy. That was greedy. Bavic was in room there. I do, but it doesn't seem like you can just initiate them anymore. Oh, really? What? So it's more like if it's provoked. Oh, Palmer should have been scoring that. The flag went up anyway. Is it like provoked sort of big tackles or things like that? Because I remember you used to just hit a button near them, didn't you? You just get offered it sometimes. If someone on your team gets nailed or you nail someone, I see, okay. This song reminds me of being in Heaton Park last year, off my nut, drunk. Thank you for clarifying. Real life wife thought I was possessed. Wow. Okay. Oasis will do that to a man. If there is a button, then I've not found it. But yeah, accept every single one. Go on, Slowy. I love that. I love that. Well, yeah, if you're offered out, you can't say no. I think I'm about 4-1. Solid record, that. Solid record, that. You take that. Right, 2-0 up here away. We should be waltzing our way. Waltzing our way into the next round if we can do this for another 45. Botev Plovdiv are 0-0 with Galatasaray at the moment. Got a hattie and won a fight a few games ago. Oh, right. Sorry, so you're doing... This is Be a Pro. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was you were doing like a... I don't know what you call it on it. Like career mode. I see. Sorry. So, yeah. I've seen Goon, yeah. Sean William Scott, isn't it? Mad at Sean William Scott. Even the second one was dreadful. Goon is brilliant. The second one was dreadful. First one was good. Stifler playing ice hockey. Yeah, terrible. It was really bad, that second one. Which one was it? Was it the second one? Was the second one with... I'm going to forget his name. He was... Was he Goebbels in The Rise of Hitler? He was one of the SS. He was also Wolverine's brother in X-Men Origins. I forget the bloke's name. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I reckon Bedders will know that off of what I've said, though. I reckon Bedders can get that. But he was the rival in one of them. And I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been the second one. Sorry, what will I know? Who is the bloke that is... If you've seen Rise of Hitler, where Robert Carlyle's Hitler, this bloke is... Same in both... Leave Schreiber, thank you. Don't worry, Bedders, as you were. Same in both, I think. Leave Schreiber. So he was the rival in one of them. He's in the first one, mate. It was the first. Right, okay. No, I just couldn't remember which one it was. He's the M-boss in the first movie. Yeah, I remember him being like the main fighting rival, wasn't he? He was like the other big fighter, wasn't he? Oh, he's in the second as well, is he? I don't know. I just remember the second being a sheer disappointment. Might actually be more of a pow in the second, I see. Like the Bash Bros in Mighty Ducks, is it? Right, we'll get Bavage on the wing to finish off. We'll get Dackers up top. No, I'll tell you what. We're going to get Guthrie up top. We'll get Guthrie up top for this one. We'll get Fujimoto on as well. And we'll leave it at that, I think. Can't really remember it. No, I watched it once and I won't watch it again. Goon 2 has a 5.8 on IMDb. What does the first one have? I'd imagine not hugely higher. I'm going to say 6.7. Oh, I didn't even mean that one. 6.8? See, I wasn't a million miles off. Glad Jack isn't here to catch me out on what I said. Oh, no. Right, he's got it. 9.4? No, Slowy, that's your account. We're talking about the general population now. No, I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. Oh, that's poor. Well done. At least we won it back. Nicholas may have lost it. But you got it back. Go on then, Babbage. We know you can make things happen. Oh, look at the football. Fujimoto with some lovely stuff. Babbage has a go. It's a good save from the keeper. Absolutely love a bad film. Right, okay. There's nothing wrong with a bad film. Them American ones like that. A good bad film is a great time. Yeah, there was an era, like, yeah, around that, and probably a little bit earlier than that as well, of American films where there's some terrible ones. Sharknado's peak cinema. I've not seen it. No, I'm talking like Road Trip, but then things like that, like, you know, like the American Pie genre, but when they got bad. Like I'd put it in the American Pie category. Thank you, so we went to the same place, exact same place there. Road Trip was class. Yeah, Road Trip, like I say, but when you venture down that route, they get bad. Like Euro Trip. Road Trip, what was that bloke's name? Oh, the guy that's like, puts the mouse in his mouth. The guy that puts the mouse in his mouth. Was Road Trip. I'm the backwards man, the backwards man. I'm the backwards man, the backwards man. Was that it? Righty, have a good one. Tom Green, there we go. Gonna be off now. Just take care, Gaffer. Catch you around. Righty, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you for being here, as always, Righty. Hero. Have you seen the Sean William Scott movie Before I Go? Good film. Bloody sad. No, I've not, actually. I've not. That was that. Sorry, yeah. Bedders, that was that. Also a good film. Straight to video bad comedies are something special. 100%. Blue Mountain State. The film was terrible. It's a serious film from Stifler. Really? Okay. Series, but straight in the category. Yeah, so the film was terrible, Blue Mountain State. The series was fantastic. Thad Castle. What a character. Oil change episode will always live with me. Blue Mountain State show is S+. The oil change episode will live with me forever. What a show. The film was dreadful. Incredible opening song on Blue Mountain State 2. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Can't remember off the top of my head. Hell yeah. Oh, was that was it not the theme song for something else? I feel like it was the theme song for something else. Good song. Good song to end on there, by the way. Heads up about Murray Campbell. He's not happy, is he? No, he doesn't want to leave. I feel like Hell Yeah was the theme song for potentially another show. We're looking good to qualify though. Such a shame they don't have these things on the streaming services. I mean, Blue Mountain State was on Netflix for ages. I don't imagine it is now. It was on there for ages. I loved that show though. That is hilarious. Thiago Polla looks like a good player, by the way. 2.8 million though. Tried to find it the other day. I thought I saw Blue Mountain State on Amazon. Right, okay. That's annoying. 5'7" though, not what I'm looking for at the moment. Abdoulaye Mane. Girls like the boys. I think it's on Amazon, but you still have to pay for it, even with Prime. I hate that. There's nothing that annoys me more than that. Don't tease me with it if it's not available to me. That's what annoys me. Oh, who's 60k? Who are you? Early signs of a last resort signing. Let's scout you though, because I am looking for a last resort signing here. I'm looking for a last resort. Just don't show me that stuff. Exactly. It's one of those rent. I hate that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Is there anyone about... we got some free players here. Aaron Fenwick. Oh, he actually looks useless though. Like, we'd be better off using our young goalkeeper there. They need to permanently keep the first 4 American Pies on all streaming services. Yeah, 100%. 100%. What's your favourite? What's your favourite? Actually, first 5. What's your favourite American Pie? Naked Miles also good. I just love that. Jim's dad's in all of them. 2 all day. 2's my favourite. Beach House. Yeah, 100%. Love the first one, but 2 is the best. Wedding's good. I like Beta House and Naked Mile 2. Oh, here's a life update that no one will understand or care about, but almost got up to Champ 2 in both 2s and 3s of Rocket Leagues last night. It sounds impressive, sir. Congratulations. I don't know what the levels are like, but that sounds impressive. Congratulations. Forgot about Beta House. Do you know the problem with the later ones? I never liked the main bloke. Jim was a lot better as a main guy. Just Book of Love, that's horrific. It's got its place. It's got its place in the series. Thanks, sir. Almost as high as I've ever been. Well, you go steady. The one from Bandcamp was good. Did you watch the female one yet? Girls Rules? Is it new or something? No, I don't remember it. I don't remember it, no. I'd assume it's not new. I don't think they're making those type of films anymore. I think it was last year or 2024. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, it's going to be tame, though, then, if it's made now, isn't it? Champ 2 is approximately 1 league above where Swindon sits in football world. Okay. So you're nearly the best team in the world. That's good. It's tamer for sure, but not awful. Okay. Okay. Rise the capital. Right. We have Celtic to play next, but we are going to leave it there. Nah, still bad. Just better than Swindon. Who isn't? Right, that is going to be it for tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let me jump over to the other screen and let's see who's around for a raid. Let's see who we have. Who is online? Whilst I'm having a look, if anyone isn't already, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over to my YouTube channel. I don't think it's pinned at the top of the chat, so let me pop it in there. If anyone does like Football Manager YouTube content, I'd very much appreciate you hitting that link and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. It's very, very ambitious. I'm not sure if I'll do so, but I'm trying nonetheless. So I'd appreciate that. What a free non-waffling stream. Who's... Oh, Adam's on. Yeah, we're on Football Manager. So let's jump over to Adam. Latest vid is very good. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Right, let's jump over to It's Adam. Has that worked? Oh, no, I don't think that's worked. What have I done? Am I raiding? I don't think I've done that right. Why does that not work, then? It's Adam FM. Why is this not working? Sorry, one sec, ladies and gentlemen. Raid. Just do it, please. It's Adam FM. There we go. We got it. Combined chat. So I had to toggle on and off. I wasn't on combined, but I had to click it and click off. Right, we got it working eventually. Apologies. It's not like me to get things technically wrong. I am now going to be back on Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is only 2 streams this week, unfortunately. I know. It's upsetting. I know. But no, I will be back on Thursday evening where we will pick up the rest of this save. We've got Celtic next and we continue with our European campaign. I want to say a massive thank you for all of the new follows today. We had quite a few today. Thank you to Sal for the raid as well. A massive thank you to Viva for the 6 gifted subs. Incredibly generous. Far beyond what I deserve. I am massively appreciative of that. Puffy with the bits as well. Thank you very much. Andrew mad at Slowy as well with the resubs. And Scubs with a gifted sub. Incredible generosity on a fantastic Tuesday evening. I massively appreciate it. I will now be back on Thursday evening. So I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. I'm sure I'll catch up with a few of you in Bedder's stream tomorrow. But until then, have fantastic evenings all. I will see you next time. Thanks again. See you on the next one.